Streamlabs supports multi-streaming. Add everyone. More Exocolonist. Biting the screen. I'm very sleepy, but this game is going to run me through the dryer, I'm sure. I assume I'm getting to the fuck shit soon. Whew. Hello, Leaf. Hello, Manta. Woo! Yay! Yippee! Thank you for being here. I am drinking water. I am drinking water. Hello, Sunny. I think I'm just gonna get right into it. How's everybody doing today? Wanna drink more? 20 hydrates coming. I will just drink some right now. Ah, delicious. Bum boom 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 bum boom boom. It's a little sleepy. Yo, Bubba! Hello! You good to talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay. I was trying to get my audio settings right.
Yep, all good. Oh, Stella's
They were
in
not
chat.
hiring.
They were not hiring? Damn.
They were not hiring.
Didn't
But
they,
I
like,
could have told you that.
didn't they tell you that, like, hey, come help us out?
They sort of did, yeah.
I
But that was
saw.
also before the regional store supervisor came in. So,
Ah. Okay.
but everything's run through corporate. The people at the actual location have no power.
Of course. We live in a
So if
society.
corporate says you have enough hands, even if it's someone that can't apparently make their shifts at all, that's good enough for them.
Wow.
Wow.
That's messed up. Alright. Tammy. I caved and backed the crowdfunding for the Nomi plushie. Costs like 40 bucks, but if it doesn't go through, I'll get my money back. Yeah, of course. Tammy is sweeping the stoop of the lounge. Seeing you approach, she stops and wipes her forehead. Hello, Selene, she chirps. Do you need something? Someone gave you a data band. It might have been Tammy. Are you my secret admirer? Tammy gasps and claps her hands. You have a secret admirer? She exclaims. That's so romantic. I wish I had an admirer. Guess not.
Cow, feet away.
Okay, I'm back.
Cal actually this time is on the other side of the thing. He's way over here. Alright, I will ask Nomi. Nomi's using a vert space helmet, flailing their arms around to play a hollow game only they can see. Unable to sense your approach, they crash right into you. Whap! Oh! They say, lifting the helmet off their head. Sorry, Selene, I didn't see you there. Someone gave you a data band. It might have been Nomi. You my secret admirer? Nomi's eyes go wide. You got a secret admirer? They gasp. That's so romantic. I wonder who it is. Either Nomi's a better liar than you gave them credit for, or you're on the wrong track.
A vert space helmet and gloves. That's a weapon.
Oh, what? Hello, Anonymity. Oh, Bubba, I think you have a little bit of echo demons. I think you're resolving that literally right now. Yeah.
Okay. I will check that out.
Yeah. Hey, Selene, oh yeah, you catch Red Riot between drills, leaning her elbows on the garrison fence. She takes a swig of her canteen, then pours it over herself to cool down. Hey, Selene, she says, shaking it out her hair. What's going on? Someone gave you a data ban. It might have been Red Riot. Are you my secret admirer? Red Riot giggles nervously. Gross, she says. Not a chance, Selene. Brutal. Wow. And here I thought we had... Hold on. 37 friendship. Tangent. Tangent is hard as work in the lab, entering calculations into her holopalm and frowning over a set of samples. She barely notices you enter. Hello, Selene, she says, distractedly, before going back to her work. Someone gave you a data ban. It might have been Tangent. It's concerning how Red Riot has latched onto the army folk so quickly. Yeah! Tan looks up for a holopalm, a cross look on her face. You're... What? Star Selene, doesn't look like I have time for childish games. There's no need to be mean about it. Feel like that could lead to problems? Yeah. I feel like every child has things that is obviously going to lead to problems. Well, I'm checking my phone. New Cal last. I think. Mars is painting her nails outside command, her head bobbing along to something only she can hear through her hear speak. She shoots you a distracted smile when she sees you, gesturing to turn off her music.
Poppin', Selene.
I love what's poppin'.
What's poppin', Selene?
Someone gave you a data ban. Mars grins mischievously. Ooh!
Oh yeah, you figured it out, huh? I knew you would.
Well... Yeah, I do like Mars.
Well, isn't that convenient?
She brushes the hair off her shoulder and stands up straighter. When did she get so tall?
You know, I think this colony needs a power couple, she continues, so people can look up to us and think, wow, that could be me one day.
Mars never change. She leans in and smiles charmingly. This close or undivided attention is overwhelming. She has a way of making the rest of the world disappear.
What do you think, Selene? How about you and I show everyone what they're missing?
I sure did accidentally end up picking the Jess character to flirt with. Oops. Gain status smitten.
Then it's settled, she says. I'm glad you agree. I knew you had excellent taste.
She leans in and kisses you, right there where everyone could see. You hear Rex wolf whistle from a distance, but Mars, of course, isn't ashamed. She just curls her fingers in your belt loops and pulls you closer. Wow. Smitten. Yippee! After a minute that seems like an hour, she takes your hand.
Fair warning, gorgeous, I'm a demanding girlfriend, she says. Jewelry, clothes, sweets, I want it all. She lightly taps the tip of your nose. For now, though, I'll go easy on you. I've got the afternoon off. What do you want to do with it?
Dear Lord!
Okay.
Good Lord!
I'm gonna have to start deadpanning some of these things.
Whoa!
Can someone talk so I can check if my echo is
Woo!
gone?
Yeah, baby! Woo!
Eee.
Oh, yeah, you seem to be good.
Is it
Wow,
gone?
didn't even pick up my yippee.
Woo!
I heard the yippee. It did not pick up the yippee, so I think we're good.
Woo!
Yippee!
Yippee! I assume you did a yippee again, Jess. It also did not pick up.
No, I considered it, though.
Is it picking this up?
Yes!
There you go.
Yes. I like that there's no option for interpreting this literally and just being like, you want to go to the park.
Literally, I'm so upset.
Why do you gotta be weird about it? Who says it's necessarily
My
lurid?
place.
Her. Sorry, I'm just gonna start reading these in a monotone. This is a bit more than I'm comfortable with.
Do you
Your
want to
bedroom is
swap
so
with
bad.
somebody? Do you want to swap with somebody?
Does anyone want voice Mars is the question.
I can take Mars. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We can swap.
Yeah, there's no issue with it. Jess getting Mars and Rex at first. Hilarious. Your bedroom is so much nicer than mine, Mars complains as she sits on your bed. I hope you don't mind if we spend a lot of time here. You and
Wow.
Mars make the most of your afternoon. By dinner, you have some pretty interesting new marks you'll have to learn how to hide.
If cards to
Yeah,
the
so that's
right,
literally like
yellow.
as spicy as the game gets, because they're very, I don't know, what's the word I was looking for? Discreet.
Very good. Romance, like, my problem with dating sims and like dating mechanics in games is that I always feel weird.
Why?
Yeah, me too, but
Cause it's just like,
no, I think for the
that
same reason.
motherfucker's not real.
Mhm.
And then,
Yeah, well, neither is Mel.
you know, fair enough, actually. I should have thought about that. No, you didn't. Mel's actually a Vocaloid.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't you
An
know?
Utao voice bank.
Hi, Cal. What do you want to talk about, buddy? You're shooting the breeze with Cal in the shadow of the geoponics dome when he leans over and waves at someone over your shoulder. Perk! Hey, over here! Perk jogs over to you. He's a heavy-set adult with tattoos sprawling up his arms that make him look like he's made of marble. He holds out a stack of tiffins wrapped in a sash. Bubba, take... I need to go see what my dog just knocked over. I'll be back.
Okay. Hey, you two. Seth and I were testing out recipes, and we ended up making too much. Figure I'd run some lunch over to you. Cal takes the tiffins and opens the first one. Lentil dal, he exclaims, inhaling deeply. No way.
Me
Fuck,
too,
kill
bud.
for some dal. Perk looks proud. Rice in the second one, and a little something sweet in the third. Is this... I'm so confused because I didn't read the first part of this. Who is speaking?
I think that's Perk.
Oh, okay. Rice in the second one, and a little something sweet in the third. You deserve it, with how hard you've been working out here. You eat up too, Selene. There's more than enough. Perk leaves you to divide the spoils, and Cal goes right to dessert. Having 4 parents is the best, he mumbles, around a mouthful of sour sweet cake. Cal's mom, Auntie Tira, is in a relationship with 3 other colonists. Perk's the newest member of his family, but even then, they've all been together for a while. Cal's always been surrounded by a lot of love at home. And Stella in chat,
Sweet.
still hoping to meet the mysterious stranger. Yeah, it's gonna take some pushing towards expeditions for that to happen, but maybe it'll happen. What were you gonna say, Jess?
I don't even remember.
Oh, sorry.
Right now, I'm like, you know when you take like a little too long of a nap and you wake up feeling like that? I feel like that, but I slept 8 hours.
One of my favorite vines was when you lay down for a short nap and you wake up and the music's all distorted and the lights are blaring.
I am back. What did you read?
All of it.
Oh, you read all of it?
What did you want me to do?
I don't know.
We learned a little bit more about Cal's poly family.
Oh,
You can read it yourself. If you want.
that's fun. Cal swallows his food. You know, sometimes I wonder if I want to date that many people, like my mom does, he muses. Like, finding one person who wants to date you and having the courage to ask them out is already hard enough. My palms are sweating just thinking about it. Besides, it works fine for my mom, but I kind of feel like if I had someone, I want to just be with them, you know? I want to pull all my energy into making them happy. A special person like Tammy. You freaking... I love them. Cal blushes and looks around as if by speaking her name he might summon her presence. Selene! He hisses and rubs the back of his neck. I mean, yeah, he admits quietly. I really like her. He wraps his arms around his knees and looks thoughtful. I'm not sure if she likes me back is all. You're dating? What do you mean? The Dal is sweet and fragrant and tastes all the better for being made and delivered with love. You and Cal eat your fill before Cal excuses himself to go back to work. I don't know if she likes me back. Bro, you're literally dating her.
Married with 6 children.
I don't know, I just don't know. Both of them. I don't know if she's like really into me that much. Literally. Oh, you can just do that at any time. That's fun. Mars surveys the colony like a queen regarding her subjects.
She is, though! I've been thinking about ways to improve this trash heap, she says. The problem is getting people to listen to my ideas. They still think I'm just some kid. She scoffs. As if. If they think of me as a child, they'll be all the more surprised when I'm running this place.
Share some gossip with Mars. I have so little persuasion. You can you can just hit the no button at any time. That's horrible. Crystal cluster. Yo, I gotta give a strange device to Dis. Where's my man? I think he's at the gate, probably. My man! Diff scuffs his boots in the dirt.
It sucks here. Dis dialogue. There's so much noise, too many people. There's nowhere I could just be alone. I wish I could just live in the forest.
Number 1 Dis. Strange device. Dis' eyes light up when he sees your gift.
Whoa, he says, taking them from me with uncharacteristic delight. Is this... Where did you find this? Looks like some kind of alien artifact. It's gotta be.
He likes his trinkets.
Trinkets and bubbles.
His trinkets and bubbles. Cal, I still don't know it. So I'll probably
What?
I still don't know his birthday.
Well, process of elimination.
Yeah, I assume
Which ones do you know?
Not a lot of them.
Why did you check?
I got early dust for Anemone, late wet for the twins, early wet for her, late pollen for Tammy,
Mm-hmm.
early pollen for Rex. I don't have Nomis or Vases. I'm gonna guess he's late dust.
Yeah, the seasons that don't have birthdays, are mid dust, late dust, mid wet. Because do you know Mars's? I forgot already.
Do I know Mars's? Yes, it is late late quiet, early wet.
Okay, so then yeah, mid wet and mid dust and late dust are the 3 that you do not know.
You told me you to give me the hint that it was one of the lates, right?
I might have, yeah. So that means if it's mid dust, it might be someone else's.
They've been dating for like half a year at this point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lily Evans.
Lee Evans?
Lily Evans.
How do you like your bread, Lee Evans?
Lee Evans? So I just find it very funny how much less I have with Mars, despite actively being in a relationship now. I find that funny.
Mars 100% the type to say, "You like me? How embarrassing for you."
I'm going
That's
to
the
go
type
to...
of fellow to call the supply depot and be like, "Is your refrigerator running?"
You're heading...
You better go catch it.
You're heading back to your quarters at the end of the day. As you pass by medbay, you hear shouts and scrambling from within. Several surveyors have come back with serious wounds, not the usual broken limbs and sunstrokes. One of them is holding a towel to her own leg, staunching blood flow from a massive animal bite. Another one looks nearly blinded from acid. Looks like chaos in there. It's time to help, baby. Gosh, it's a good thing you were here. Triaging and getting the most badly wounded into the med beds is difficult, and the others need traditional medical attention while they wait. It's hectic, stressful work, but you're able to keep your head and provide assistance.
Good work in there, Selene, Chief Engineer Inston says. You know, with how the colony's grown, I could use an assistant nurse here. Someone I can trust to take care of things while I'm working in the lab. Come back next month and give me a hand, if you're interested. You unlocked Nursing Assistant.
Cool.
First collectible use is free, baby!
Boink, boink. I don't have a 3. Oh, that works. Super goal.
Hold on. First collectible use free.
First collectible uses. Yippee! Plus 7 reasoning. I got the reasoning thing, and I have almost enough biology. I have unlocked the reasoning perk. What is it? Plus 1 to mental cards. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I like how you can take like one step before it happens,
Mm-hmm.
as if you had a like minor stroke.
You walk outside, take a step. Oh shit.
Selene, are you okay? A little bit of dribble goes down your chin.
My favorite food, and on my birthday too! There we go.
He makes grabby hands.
At the cake, and takes a big huff of the pleasant sugary smell as his eyes slip closed in sheer pleasure. Oh, Selene, he breathes. You are really the best of the best. Here, you have a piece too. And yeah, all that. I've read that before. Yeah. Yippee! 6 friendship. Jesus. I'm gonna max it out. That's my boy. He lives with the planet, not on it. That's my guy.
Did you already give Rex your hug?
You're right. Hugs. Yay. Oh, this is a slightly different one. Rex throws his arms wide.
Coach, I'm open, he laughs, catching you as you throw yourself into his arms.
He spins you around and growls into your neck, squeezing you tightly. It's a good hug, the kind that makes you instantly just a little more relaxed. Yay! A nice log every season to guess their birthday.
And remember, you can give gifts every season until you unlock the perk for every month. Which actually...
I already have, yeah.
Yeah, let's say you have, because you have creativity maxed out.
Yeah, but like...
So...
I should be gifting more, probably. This... Take your strange device, young man.
I sure hope he doesn't use those for anything nefarious.
He won't. I trust him. I trust this, unlike some people. Namely, everybody. You find Dis sitting in the mouth of one of the wall's drainage sewers. In wet season, excess rainwater is diverted out here so it doesn't flood inside the walls. In the meantime, it looks like Dis has set up a little base here with pillows and a stash of snacks. His alien communication device hisses with static. He looks up from his holoscreen as you pop your head inside the drain.
Hey, Selene.
He says quietly, before going back to the game he'd been playing. What you playing?
You haven't heard of it, he says, without looking up. I made it myself.
You squeeze into the narrow drain and sit down next to Dis. On his holopad is a picture of Mars, and you watch him drag a match from the sidebar and drop it on her face. Little animated flames wriggle over the picture, leaving parts of it looking charred. It's pretty crude, but you think you get the point. Where'd you learn how to do that?
It's pretty simple, Dis says. The light from his holoscreen reflects in his eyes as he looks at you in the gloom. People on Earth used to make this kind of stuff all the time. And I have a lot of time to learn new things.
What happened with Mars? Dis shrugs.
Same thing that always happens, he says.
He resets the game, then drags a bomb from the sidebar onto the picture of Mars. It explodes and the picture disintegrates.
She put my name down for every appointment with the nano printer, because she thinks my clothes are always torn up and dirty all the time, he continues. So I got in trouble for wasting resources. I tried to tell them it was her, but Mars never gets in trouble. Everyone likes her, he mumbles. But it's fine. I don't need anyone to like me. I don't care if they hate me. I hate them.
I see. This goes back to playing his game. Content not to talk to you. I want to try. I want to. I'm going to explode my girlfriend.
It's the beat up your boss games you used to play or whatever those are called.
Yeah, beat the boss. Those are my favorite.
Beat the boss, yeah. Sure, Dis replies.
He links his holopalm to yours, and you feel the haptics pulse as the game files transfer. You open the game and are presented with an option. Whose picture do you choose? Well,
How interesting. There's usually like a list.
is it because I have friendship with like everybody? I guess.
I think it might be because you have a friendship, because the list is Tang, Anemone, Professor Hal, but he's dead. So that would be a bad taste, and your mom.
Yeah, I guess because I'm friends with all of them. My mom. She's always telling you to work hard at school, even though school's hard and dumb. And she grounds you when you try to have any fun. You drag a knife from the toolbox onto the picture. Thunk, right through the face. It feels good. In a weird way. You probably shouldn't think about that too hard. Spend a few hours letting off steam with this, loading different pictures of your classmates and commiserating about life in the culinary. Culinary? Yeah, I'm fucking up a lot tonight, guys. After a while, he even starts to smile a little bit.
Hold on, I'm eating Chinese food. I don't really want to hurt anyone, Dis confides in you. Sometimes it feels like I have so many angry thoughts inside my head that there's no room for anything else. He turns off his hollow palm and looks down at his hands. Even if it makes me feel kind of gross after, it's better than feeling numb.
Aww. Little guy.
He's just a little guy.
He's literally just a little guy. What, how can I get toughness? I can do defense training.
You can get toughness from expeditions, by the way.
I can't lie. I don't like that defense training gives me animals now. I don't like that, so I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Gee, I wonder why it gives defense from animals. Or gives animals points.
They're gonna shoot the fucking Hopeyes.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
I'm just gonna work on the farm. You play the recording of the squeaking bounce weasels for your mom and Cal. That's Jess.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I was actually voicing the session. You're sure this is going to work? She asks, and when it's done, it sounds annoying.
You swear it will work. You saw it while you were exploring. It might not sound like much, but the huge dwarves moths are terrified of the little bounce weasel's hunting calls, and with good reason. You set up a speaker system and play the recording all night. The next day, there's no sign of the dwarves moth. Your crops are completely safe. I think it worked, Cal says, sounding relieved. So Lane, you're a genius. Yay! You're just glad that all your hard work isn't going to feeding those pesky moths anymore. More food for the colony. And it's a peaceful solution. Aw. Yay! Wow. I just had the right card. I could have gotten 51. Sheesh. I still didn't get the toughness thing. No. I do have the biology one though. We'll have to see what that is.
You're literally 1 point away.
Mm-hmm. I figured as much. New perk. Extra enhancement. Enhance my DNA in engineering. Huh?
Well,
What?
you know how it is.
I could get super powers.
I keep fucking up the stress calculations because I'm like thinking of things that you can do over the coming months. Because I keep forgetting you took extra fingers.
Mm-hmm.
If you took calm temperament, you get I think it's like -1 stress.
Uh-huh.
On each event that would give you stress,
Right.
and the upgraded form I think gives -2 stress. I can't recall off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. Birthday.
That's her laugh.
Mar-
Mars laughs, taking the crystal and turning it over in her hands, inspecting it. Well, I've had better birthday gifts this year, but I admit, this crystal is pretty fabulous. I'll add it to my collection.
Mars coughs up a hairball.
Oh, Mars, I got you something. I got you something too, babe. Wipes the spit off.
She puts the crystal in her mouth and then coughs it up. Mars is working in the depot today. You find her sitting on a pile of boxes, drumming her feet against them as she flips dismissively through a magazine on her holopalm. Every so often, she snorts at something she's read and rolls her eyes.
Oh, hey, Selene, she says as you approach. Would you rather have really bad body odor for a whole day, or have to spend the whole day naked?
I'd be fine being naked.
Me too, Mars says. I mean, if anyone can still be fabulous with no clothes on, it's probably you and me. I'm reading some of the teen magazines from old Earth, Mars says. You know, like fashion and makeup and dating and stuff. She turns through a new page and reads out loud. Don't be afraid to use green concealer. You may look like the Wicked Witch at first, but don't click your heels and go home. Stick with it and you'll be on that yellow brick road to clear, beautiful skin. Mars laughs incredulously. What does that even mean?
Oh, that's fun.
Papa taught me to put on makeup because I wanted to be pretty, like him, Mars says. But it was never like, cover up your blemishes, make your nose smaller, hide your scungle pores. And that's all they ever talk about in these things.
Skungle.
Scungle pores. And it's like, was Earth fashion really about making everyone look as small as possible? What was wrong with them? Mars gestures to herself. I was the biggest kid the whole time we were growing up, and I've always been gorgeous. And that's not just my genetic enhancement talking. Sometimes I think they should have just made everyone emphasis is a funny word. Sometimes I think they should have just made everyone unable to feel shame, Mars says. Like, all these magazines talk about how to fix your flaws or act different so people will like you. It's such a waste of time. Mars tosses her hair over her shoulder. If people don't like me, they can flick off. I literally don't care what they think. Mars pats the box next to her and you climb up and sit by her side. The dating advice in these things is pee good, though, she says, flipping through a few pages. Like, my dad's taught me about reproduction and stuff, but they got so squicked out when I asked how you actually get someone to have sex with you. She rolls her eyes. Teenagers on Earth were apparently very worried about getting boys to like them, Mars says. Like, look at this quiz. 10 ways to tell if he's super into you. Mars smirks and angles her holoscreen away from you. Ooh, let's see how into me you are, Selene. First question, do you have any cute nicknames for me?
How do you make a nickname from Mars?
Well, I think do you have one in your head or something?
No.
I don't think there's a Red Riot-esque nickname. That's fair, Mars says. I don't have any for you. Second question. Do you get nervous around me?
Your existence makes me nervous, Mars. I love you to death, but oh my god, are you going to grow up to be a politician? Well, sometimes.
Mars gently prods you with her elbow. No! Really? She exclaims. Well, I guess that's understandable. Last question. Do you go out of your way to see me?
Yeah, you're cool.
Aw, Selene, Mars beams. I am happy whenever you come talk with me. Us sophisticated folks gotta stick together. Mars makes a frustrated noise and dismisses her hollow screen. This is so wimpy, she groans. What was wrong with Earth teens? If you want to know if someone likes you, just ask them. It's easy if you're not a coward.
Mars turns to you and leans
Mars-
in, bracketing your legs with her arms. You can smell her body lotion, light and floral, and feel the heat of her chest against your arm. She pouts and looks at you through her lashes. God.
She pouts and looks at you. Oh, you already said that,
Yeah.
sorry. The audio was lagging. What about it, Selene? Do you like me?
Yeah, she is very pretty.
I like Cal more. It's so funny.
That is very funny. Mars smiles and tilts her head back.
I didn't say love, she teases. But I'll take it.
Yay! +1 to all mental skills, +1 to all social skill increases. Wow. I'm gaming right now.
Are you popular, smitten, and enlightened?
I'm popular, smitten, and enlightened. I'm living right now. She was always going to be a politician? Yeah. It'd be a great month to go to the depot, because that's persuasion and organizing, I think. Yeah. Persuasion and organization. Very good. You're scrolling through a holo novel behind the desk when Tangent comes in. You know what, Jess, you can take Tangent, since Bubba took Mars.
Oh, okay. I'll just-
Tangent is a very you character anyways.
I guess.
Mostly because I'm scared of what she's going to become. Just like you!
Wow. That's so sweet.
Take it as a compliment. It is one. She pauses and looks uncomfortable when she sees you and Mars looking at her, and quickly disappears into the shelves. You and Mars shrug. A few minutes later, Tang comes up to the counter and drops a fistful of candy. She shifts from foot to foot as you ring her up, jostling up and down and rubbing her stomach.
I also need something from behind the counter, she says quietly. Some medicine.
Poor little gal. Hold on one second, I'm adjusting audio. You ask her what she needs, and she mumbles the name. You can't hear her. Could you repeat that? She mumbles it a little louder. Mars stifles a giggle. I'm sorry, what? Tang rolls her eyes.
Stars, she curses. I need fart pills, okay? The stupid alien bacteria and all the weird native food makes my stomach upset.
OMG. You have blue gut? Really? Tang the Perfect has blue farts?
Tang crosses her arms and looks miserable. You give Mars a questioning look.
Blue gut? It's Mel!
Mel! Mel! Mel!
No.
Mel!
Oh,
Mel!
we were just talking about how you're not real.
It's true.
Wow.
You're a
You are
Vocaloid,
right,
right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
We're talking about blue
Blue gut.
farts.
Yeah, we got the
Apparently.
blue farts.
Okay.
Blue gut, you know, when you keep farting and farting all this, like, blue dusty stuff, Mars leans over the counter to get a better look at Tang's backside. Ooh, no, she says dramatically. White was not the best color to wear today, Tangent. Your butt's as blue as Selene's hair. Mars cackles as Tang anxiously cranes her neck to look at her rear.
Liar. Tang mumbles, not meeting her eyes. Just give me the pills, please. I don't want to talk about my stupid body.
Oh.
Maybe this was a good character for Jess the voice. Be sensitive and nice. I'm going to be
Yeah.
sensitive and nice. You let Tangent know that you're very sorry this is happening to her. Blue gut is an uncomfortable condition, you tell her, but it doesn't make her a bad person. You'll let her know if there's anything you can do to help, you'll be there, because that's what friends are for. This approach seems to make Tang even more miserable. She takes her order and rushes out of the depot as soon as you're done. No, I'm sorry. I forgot that Tang does not respond well to empathy. Doesn't respond well to empathy. I'm gonna keep making the joke, Jess.
Okay.
Are you being targeted?
I think so.
Yes, it's targeted harassment. I'm so sorry.
This is so fucked up.
It is fucked up. I'm so sorry. Pest control actually is not that good. Oh, these are usually 2s, that's why they're 3s. I mean, I can just, like, do this, but, like, it's boring. I mean, I guess that works. Could've gotten 42. Plus 8 organizing! Oh mein Gott!
Oh my god.
Huh. Which one is there something that gives you more persuasion?
Sure, there's options in the depot.
Yeah, I was to say depot work.
Okay.
The politics section, I believe.
Ah. The Mars round. Tinker with my DNA. What does this do? This is all biology and empathy. Ugh. Ugh. Do need empathy. I'm maxed out on biology though, so I'd be better off going somewhere else. Alright, tinker with my DNA. Of all the people in the colony, you understand genetics the best. Beside Dr. Instance, probably. She trusts you to attend to the gene tech machine. With access to a machine like this, you could give yourself a new genetic enhancement. Sure, you probably shouldn't mess with your genome too much in vivo. But one little change
In
couldn't
vivo?
hurt. I mean, that sounds awesome!
Oh my god.
I like how you said in vivo, like how someone would say Habibi.
Habibi Hamoud. Alright,
Habibi.
about to become a monster. Of course I want to. You decide to install the enhancement. Ooh. Eagle
Ooh.
eyes, absorbent brain, super strength, or calm temperament. Oh, that's really good.
Would you like a recommendation?
Sure.
If you're shooting for one of the better endings, calm temperament.
Sure. Nothing
That
can
seems like
phase
the
you
logical
anymore.
choice.
You're rarely frustrated and don't let anxiety get the better of you. You brush insults aside, always play nice, and never have to be told that sharing is caring. It's a tricky process, but more complicated than much more complicated than modifying the malleable stem cells of an embryo. You wouldn't risk doing it again, but this time it works out. Dr. Instance knows what you've done, but you take her silence as tacit approval of your risky experiment. Cool! That's just there now. +2 to last card. Mid-wet, huh?
When you only get in the pool halfway.
Thank you. So mid-wet is either Nomi or Vase, probably. Do I still have Crystal? I still have Crystal. I don't have Crystal no more! Dang.
Jesse, we need to cook. We need Crystal.
We need Crystal! I like that Nomi and Dis get along. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nomi pushes their sketchbooks and things to the side and gestures for you to sit down.
Hold on. I had a bite full of pizza.
Hold on a second, I'm eating Chinese food.
I'm so used to people not sitting with me because I talk so much.
They say
They
without
say
a
without a
hint.
hint of shame. Sorry.
No, both of us are in the wrong. It's okay. We'll never
Yeah.
figure it out.
Okay.
I get it. I'm just a super high energy person. I always have been, ever since I was a kid. If I bother you, just tell me to be quiet. I won't mind.
Take a cake.
Ooh, yum yum yum. It looks really tasty.
Nomi exclaims.
I'll eat cake. I'll eat cake any day of the week.
Yeah. Burrito. Oh, Sonny, you've got a burrito? That's awesome. Wow, you really weren't kidding when you said people started pairing up, Jess.
Yeah.
It is just like teenage years.
Bobber fruit detected.
Bobber fruit. Where?
Oh,
Bobber fruit. Bobber fruit grabbed. Bobber fruit nabbed. Bobber hobba baba. Baba baba. Baba baba.
Stop calling me. Babada Rababa.
What do we got over here? Hmm. I could get slightly more engineering. I want something that gives me brain and tough and physical. But I don't think there is anything that does brain. Oh, wait. A geoponics. I think that's biology, though, which I don't need.
Sonny
is
makes a good point.
Why is it called blue bobber fruit if every bobber fruit we've seen is blue? Oh, you know.
you know.
Why are oranges called orange? They're all orange.
Oh, fine, okay.
Like, jeez. It says it on the packaging.
Like, I'm gonna do perception, animals. I want to get toughness in combat. All right, fine. Defense training. Security chief interrupts your afternoon training to address the group. Red Riot perks up. This seems important.
Since the original colony was destroyed, Red began, we have needed every skilled security officer we can find to defend our home. And now, with Governor Lum's blessing, age is no longer a requirement. We are looking for young recruits to join the ranks of the defense squad.
Oh no.
Oh,
This
boy.
is a serious job. He punches his hand for emphasis. You'll be soldiers, not little kids learning self-defense or peering down from the safety of the walls. You will be in danger. You need to be brave and know your way around a weapon. Step forward if you think you have what it takes to defend our colony.
I don't want to be part of the defense force, but I do want to get bravery. Go
Boy, you don't want to be drafted?
Go pound sand, warmonger. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. But I think Rhett is like the only combat guy that actually has good intentions is the thing.
He also has got a fishnet bodice under his
Does.
combat bra.
Good for
Mhm.
him. I'm gonna quietly hang back.
Good, he says to those who step forward, including Red Riot. For the rest of you, if you change your
Oh.
mind and want to join the real soldiers, you know where my office is.
Yeah, whatever. You smell.
Could someone tell me where my office is? I don't remember myself anymore.
It's been a hot minute.
I have sustained too much brain damage. And also some brain damage.
And the brain damage.
And the brain damage.
And the brain damage.
Oh, right, yeah.
And the drain damage.
And the Alabang. And the alabaster boy. Super goal.
You alabaster boy.
Okay, I got the combat thing. Thank God. I didn't get the toughness thing. I'm gonna really, I'm really gonna do it this time. Where do I view my perks?
You can run your mouse over the stat.
All too beautiful.
No,
and calm temper.
on the side.
No, like, cause I'm my calm temperament perk.
Oh, I don't remember. Might be on the card.
No.
No. Oh, maybe click on your portrait. No.
Oh well, it's fine. I get minus stress. I understand.
Yeah.
We are on year 16. The game is moving a lot slower now, I think. Shop weapons. Well, that's not helpful.
There's new cards in the depot.
What kind of cards?
I will say now that you
That's
are now that you're older, you can go on expeditions during Glow. So if you wanted to rest to go on an expedition, now would be a good time. I'm reasonably certain you can. I like that Sports Ball opens up from the buy guns perk.
Yeah.
What sports ball are they fucking playing?
Autoplay best hand. Whoa.
Oi, oi, oi! You got a
Whoa.
license for that there, Sports Ball?
You got a license for that?
Tay's gloves? Nah, that's fine. Anyone can have one of those.
There's sports balls that they just toss a Glock around.
Oh, Red Riot, your brother dying sure is gonna turn you into a military head. That sucks.
Oh no.
I sure did name you Red Riot. I don't think I'm gonna rest up
It
for an
fits,
expedition
though.
during Glow. I think I'm gonna try a Glow expedition next year if I can still do it.
Stella in chat is correct. I forgot because tired.
Dealing with a certain NPC a couple times. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do the one that gets me a lot of toughness, because I want to make sure that I get it. I'm literally one off. It's fine. It's fine. This one's, what, biology? Oh, then, no, I shouldn't do that one. What else gets me toughness? Sports ball? Sports ball only gets me 1. I'm just gonna shovel dirt. Just gonna shovel dirt. It's fine. It's fine. Wink, wink. Oh, wait. And straights are just really good for me. Or it becomes a 3. Ugh, man. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with 42? I don't even know how I would have gotten that. Oh well. I got my toughness. +1 to physical cards. That's good. Red cards get +1 in physical challenges. Oh boy, it's glow season. Actually, I just realized
What?
I forgot to give Tangent and uh Tangent and
Dis
Dis their
birthday
birthday
gifts?
gifts. Yeah. And I want to do that. It is their birthday. Boink, 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 boink. He scrutinizes the device for a bit, but then his shoulders slumps.
I'll be right back. Someone else can read for me.
I got it. Did you give this to me because it's my birthday? He asks. I actually hate it when people make a big deal about my birthday. It's the... Look, maybe you should just go do something nice for Tang. She actually likes the attention.
Funny.
You know what? Fine. You're right. I will do something nice for Tang. Hey, Tang, do you want the same gift? Tang is surprised that you remembered her birthday. She looks dubiously at the gift for a moment and then smiles at you.
You didn't have to, but thank you, Selene.
Okay, so she doesn't actually like strange devices.
Hmm.
You know who I
She
think actually...
doesn't?
You know who likes strange devices as well, probably? Nomi.
Oh, yeah.
Nomi's a little
She can
tinker.
tinker with those.
A little tinker.
Little tinkerer.
Little tinker-rinker-rinkerer.
They are little tinker toy.
Apply for guard duty. Nope. I'm gonna try sports ball. You haven't been back to the sports ball pitch since before the big attack that took Calm's life. You know Rhett's the coach now, though he doesn't care as much as Calm did. He's more concerned with getting sports balls players to sign up for the defense force. You show up for practice and spot Vase and Rex on the pitch, standing with a healthy distance between the two of them. Vase is surrounded by a group of friends, and Rex is bopping a sports ball on his head and chest. Red Riot is here as well. She's wearing Calm's old sports ball jersey. Red picks her as the captain for one team, and you as the other. Who do you pick for your team? Rex. Popularity doesn't matter in sports ball,
Yeah.
you think. Rex pops the ball under his arm and saunters over, ignoring the venomous look Vase gives him. Red Riot chooses Vase right away. Let's sports ball! Oh my god!
Wow. I like Doggy. And I'm a little bit biased just because he reminds me of my own OC and looks a little bit like him.
Wait, who?
The human version of my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon OC Twig.
Oh,
I haven't shown any pictures of him because they're all old.
I see. Alright, yeah, whatever. One cards under 2 become 2. Ugh. Yeah. Booyakasha. Hello, mysterious stranger. Yeah, I'll just take my 39. Woohoo! Minus 2
Yippee!
kudos and plus 3 toughness. Alright. I didn't get any bravery from that. You and Rex whip the butts of Vase and Red Riot and everyone else on their team. You cheated, Vase complains. Come on, Selene and Dogboy against me and Nemi. How's that even a contest? Nemi. He storms off the pitch, venting about how the game was rigged for weaker players because sports ball isn't a real game. Red Riot
Oh,
comes
no.
over. I think you did well, she says. Good work out there. Rex goes to give her a high five, but she looks towards where Vase disappeared and shakes her head. No, don't. He sucks.
He does suck.
I got minus stress. Not enough, though.
Mm.
Wee.
Oh, no.
Oh, I got my toughness perk. Yep. Wee.
It's glow, baby.
It's glow, baby.
It's Glover, baby.
I
Oh,
feel bad
fucking
for
Glover.
Vase because it's like, I'm sorry for not talking to you because I can tell that you're probably deeply troubled due to being raised in a militaristic society. However,
You're also insufferable to be around.
I'm also 16. I'm literally baby. An entirely different planet in Glow, Dis says. It's favorite season. Full of secrets. Secrets and danger. Alex troubles as you enter the gardens. Does anybody have a birthday in Glow? Now that I think about it. You know who probably has a birthday in Glow? They're not around. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna relax in the lounge. Nothing much happens this month. You spend most of the time spacing out to whatever's on your here speak, is occasionally nodding hello to the other colonists passing through. You binge a few seasons of a show you've been meaning to rewatch. Do I want to forget? No, these are both really good cards. Alright, it's time. You're lying in bed, staring at the wormhole through your window, when you hear a deep thump resonate through the ground. Then a second one, quieter. The woven roof of your room quivers, unleashing a season's worth of fine, glowing dust to sift through the air. Through your open window, you hear voices sounding the alarm. The annual offensive is here, leading the charge are two massive faceless.
Oh,
Oh man.
here we go.
We boutta get fucked. Join the fray. Grab a plas rifle and head to the front, where a line of soldiers has taken up arms and is waiting for orders. The colony prepares itself to defend itself against the two building-scale faceless, as well as a teeming swarm of smaller exos that seethe towards you. Bubba, you here? Oh, Bubba's gone still.
No.
Nope, okay. Da-da-do. Looking at the things real quick. 1 second. I'm checking my notifications because I realized that I have some right now. Hold steady, orders Security Chief Rhett. Keep the line! Oh, Bubba's not here to voice Lum. No!
no.
The governor, I'm just gonna do my stupidest voice ever. Running from the front gates to the front of the defensive line. He elbows Rhett out of the way and waves his arm wildly. Bring them closer! Draw them in! He's so stupid. I hate him.
He sucks.
Rhett stops himself from shoving Lum back, but just barely, you can tell. Are you serious? He retorts. We can't let them any further into the colony. We're going to fight them on our territory, Lum cries, raising his plas rifle over his head with one hand. We have the walls. Let's use them. We'll let them come inside and pick them off one by one.
Oh,
We can't
God.
pick off a faceless, Rhett sputters from the sidelines. Lum smiles maniacally. You can see the gleam of his teeth from here. I have a plan, he roars. Just follow my lead. I hate him. With that, he turns and begins to run towards the approaching animals, roaring taunts and firing wildly into the fray to draw them close. At a loss, Rhett motions you all to fall back and let the animals approach. The area just inside the gates becomes a swirling melee of smaller Xenos and plas rifle fire, the two facelesses lumbering slowly behind. Kill him. Kill him. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him.
Have you ever seen the Hilda movie?
No, I have not.
To me, like, all of these creatures coming at this exact time to try to overthrow this colony makes me think that there's something here that they want or need to survive, and we're fighting them off because we think that they're just like trying to kill us. But there's actually something more to this.
Nah.
That's
I
No?
think it's literally just that we're not supposed to be on this planet. Because that's kind of the
Okay.
moral I'm getting.
Alright.
Colonization? Pretty bad.
Yeah, fair enough. I think I'm thinking too hard about it.
I mean, that might be, like, the reason, but also, like... that might be the actual in-universe reason, but, like, out-of-universe, I'm just like, no, yeah, it's because colonization bad.
Yeah.
+4 perception, yeah. You're not exactly a professional soldier, but you manage to hold your own against the Xenos. Even though you still scream and retreat when something gets too close, you don't injure any humans with your plas rifle, at least. Out of the artillery smoke wafting over the battlefield, Lum comes running. Here they come! Here they come! He shouts joyfully and plows... I hate him! And plows through the gates with the two faceless galloping behind him. Go on, Jess.
Skipping with a fucking plasma rifle.
What's
What
up,
do you need?
Jess?
Did you say something?
Yeah, you were gonna say something.
No, I wasn't. I thought that you said my name.
Oh, no. It's without a doubt idiotic and horrendously dangerous. You can't help it. You hit record on your holopalm and film the ensuing chaos. You catch a glimpse of Chief Ret putting his hand over his face and sighing. A squad of Helio soldiers takes up the charge and helps shepherd the Faceless into the open area in the middle of the colony. You have horrible flashbacks to the first time you saw a Faceless inside these walls. From the looks on the faces of the other Stratos, you're not the only one. Then you're all thrown to the ground by a tremendous explosion. Fire engulfs the center square, roasting the two Faceless in an inferno that blasts the sweat from your pores. Rocks and chunks of dirt patter all around you, with the occasional thunk of burning mushwood. The soldiers nearest the blaze all recoil in surprise. Clearly, nobody but Lum knew that the square had been rigged with explosives. For God's sake!
What the fuck?
His full name's
Dude.
Lumbering Idiot, is what I'm gonna... I don't care what it is. It's Lumbering Idiot.
This fucking jackass
You
is
didn't
gonna
think
get everyone
anyone
killed.
was caught in the blast, but it was close. Lum stands before the blaze, laughing and firing at the two tortured Faceless as they roast to death. You raise your holopalm to capture the image, his silhouette dark against a column of flame and smoke. It was ridiculously dangerous and stupid, but it does look... No. People filter out of their hiding places, shielding their faces from the heat coming off the bonfire in the middle of the square. On the horizon, the first watery rays of quiet sunrise are struggling to make a dent in the hot orange glare. The colony's fire suppression system is turned on the square, revealing the charred corpses of the two Faceless. Need defense less than 7. Oh, Utopia walks by with a reclamation team hauling an industrial plasma cutter on a hover lift. Did he use the mining explosives? Utopia says in awe. Mighty bold of him. Those things will blow a hole in a mountain. Or a creature, I suppose. She sighs. Wish he could have saved him from mining. That must have been the last of them, and we sure can't make more. Then she and her crew are out of earshot as they pick their way down the blast crater to carve up the Faceless for recycling. Fortunately, as opposed to unfortunately, the colony was well defended. Whew! You and the other colonists have been fortifying the defenses, putting security above all else. Tonight's defense was still a resounding, if messy, success. But if Utopia's right, you don't have any more of those explosives now. You can't just nanoprint unstable molecules like that. What are you gonna do during the next attack? I don't know.
Oh my god.
So nobody died! Oh my god, I'm old!
Oh!
I'm old now!
Oh shit, we get to see all the adult designs. The
Tammy!
teenager design.
Ah! She is so pretty!
Oh my goodness.
You and Tammy watch a group of preteen colonists pass by, joking and pushing each other around. Tammy shakes her head sadly.
I miss there being babies around.
She says, linking her finger.
You go. You're just gonna do it. You're just gonna do it.
Sorry. She says, linking her fingers over her stomach.
I know why we're all supposed to stay on contraceptives, but she sighs. Why are we even here if we're not even thinking about the next generation?
Sweetie.
Oh.
Dude, I'm so big now. I'm so fast. Look at how fast I am. Oh my god, Cal looks like my dad. In universe dad.
Oh, I see.
Yo!
Whoa.
My man! I'm so proud of him. Cal and Rex are hanging out in the garden gazebo. You can hear their laughter echo through the garden long before you can see them. Hey, Selene! Cal calls out to you, and Rex lifts his hand in a jaunty wave. Rex told me he wanted my help burying his bone in the garden, but when we got here, he said he must have forgot it back in his room. Can you believe it? Rex shoots you a long, suffering look and rolls his eyes. Cal has gone full himbo mode.
Yes. Let's go.
Yo, my man Dis. You still are so...
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
He's so cool!
Dude, he has a raccoon tail, look!
He's so cool!
He has scene hair, holy shit!
Bubba!
Yeah, I'm back. Cool. Y'all seen the adult disc design?
He's
Um,
so cool. Got tattoo.
I'm not afraid to die. Disc says, his eyes on the forest. It'll just be one more adventure.
He's got tattoos!
I love
He's
his
so cool!
I love his stupid armor. It's so cool.
No, he's actually so cool! He's actually so cool! Oh, he's older too. Oh my god,
Oh
he's
my
so...
God.
He's like 19, right? He's 20. Jesus.
Whoa.
Oh look, it's Rex's little
Good
friend,
lord.
Vase says, crossing his arm. Go on, impress me then. Why should I care about what you have to say? Okay, man, that's crazy. I'm gonna walk away then.
Alright, fuck you then.
Whoa! Log.
Oh, she is pretty.
Yo!
Oh, she is pretty.
She's very pretty. You catch Red Riot scarfing down some rations outside the garrison. I took a nap during my lunch break and I ran out in time to eat, she says. Too much to do. No, sweetie. Yo!
Whoa.
Yo!
Oh my god, she's pretty too.
She's so pretty!
I love her hair.
Tang surprises you with a smile. Just...
Yeah, sorry. Okay. I heard you and Mars are dating, she says. I hope you know that any rumors you may have heard about her and I being intimate were entirely false. She takes pleasure in collecting paramours of high status, and I simply found it useful to deflect questions about my sex life or lack thereof by insinuating I was having my needs met by Mars. Tang laughs and goes back to her experiment. It was a mutually beneficial arrangement, though not in the way most people assume.
I see.
That's cool.
Questions about my sex life, take it up with my bestie. Sorry.
She's literally got ace colors.
New Mars. Oh.
I need to get up.
I'm getting the spray bottle.
I need to get up. I need to take a
Listen.
minute. All right now.
Is it
Really
the
pretty.
is it is it a crime to like pretty women?
She's really pretty.
You've actually seen her design before in a little flash
Yeah,
forward
I
vision
figured.
from
Yeah, I
earlier.
thought so.
I don't really care for aliens, Mars says, examining her nails. Why would I? Humans are far more interesting. And if the aliens are so cool, why don't they have aliens too? She tosses her hair. Checkmate.
True shit. True shit. Why
You
don't the aliens have aliens?
Why don't the aliens have aliens? Checkmate, aliens. No. You want to know why that's a no? Because the aliens do have aliens. That's us.
Yeah.
We have a little cape now. Oh no, that's still our jacket. It just looks like a little cape. Let's go, Rex.
You can also there's also different art for
Whoa.
what gender expression you
Whoa.
have set on the slider.
Whoa.
Over the years, a lot of people started wearing a lot less clothing, and you remember from when you were, than you remember when you were growing up on the climate-controlled stratospheric. Definitely a lot less than in the holovids you brought from Earth. Rex, though, Rex has really acclimated to Vertumna's hot, sultry weather. Take off my own shirt in solidarity. Just bros being bros. Just dudes being guys.
Oh, heck yeah, Rex says, flashing you a double thumbs up as you free yourself from your shirt. Good to know I'm not the only one suffering out here. We're not all like superhuman never sweats Cal. He laughs and runs his hands over his bare stomach. Sometimes you gotta relax and let it all hang out.
Sure, bud. You let it all hang out with Rex for a while, letting him chatter about life on the Helio and how different it is here in the colony.
I really appreciate that people here don't just expect me to be a soldier, he says. We had civilians on the Helio, but it was kind of like they were just cooks and janitors and stuff. After graduating school, which is like basic military training, if you wanted to have fun, there were only a few choices.
You must have found ways to have fun. Rex smiles, a little softer
Rex-
than usual.
Yeah, I had Nomi, he says quietly. We were the misfits together. No matter what, we'll always have each other.
Aww.
Aw.
No, is Nomi a little taller? Yay!
Aw.
You look over Nomi's shoulder and see that they're drawing a whole page dedicated to native Vertumnan plants. They look up at you and rub their cheek with the end of their pencil.
I know we're supposed to believe in Emperor. I know we're supposed to believe in Governor Glum, they confess. But, what if we actually accidentally hurt the planet? What if some of the super cool plants and animals die? They look down at their page. I just think it'd be really sad if that happened.
I've only known Nomi for 1 year, but if anything happens to them, I will blow up this entire colony.
Yeah.
If anything happens to them, I will start a new playthrough and abandon this one.
You can just save scum.
No. The entire save would be tainted. Alright, expedition? Expedition. Especially since I have this, +1 to all physical skill increases. Survey the ridge again. Humana, 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 humana.
Humana, humana, humana.
Yeah, Utopia is on screen, huh?
Yeah.
Humana, 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 or whatever.
Whatever.
Cheap viewers, I don't care, Elpin Che Levi. Chi Levi, get out of here. Explode. I need to hit the ban button, not the block button. Ban! Booyakasha! Okay. So, all events have respawned, all events have respawned, all events have respawned. How are we doing on food? I should check that, just in case. I want to check out
Yeah.
colony food supplies, 120%. Okay, well...
Alright. We're all good. We're all fine.
We're gonna go to the ridge then. Wee-hee! Wahoo! Yippee! I'm so tall now!
You're no longer a baby.
I didn't think I got that much taller from being
Zooming.
from being a baby to being this age. But from being like baby to like preteen,
17.
but now I'm big. You haven't been down into the deepest crevices of the ridges, where the crystals grow thick and the air is stagnant and dead. It's already sweltering on the ridges, but in the chasms you can see the heat warping the air, almost like it's a permanent fog. Utopia says the air's so thick and still that you can't even use your glider down there. At least one thing survives in the haze, though. While you take a break for a lunch one day, you can see flickers of silver dart in and out of the fog like ripples of light on a lake. As you unpack your tiffin box, the silver flashes come up out of the fog and begin to surround you. They're animals. Eyeless, almost translucent creatures about the length of your arm, trailing meters-long tentacles behind them. Their mournful hooting is magical and strange. You look them up on your hollow palm. Oh, air squid babies! Wait, air squid are
Aw.
predators. Straight. Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Can I get a 7? I don't think so. Ah! Aha! Aha! I was having a lot of fun making that noise.
You really were, babe. It's like a horrible version of Woody Woodpecker.
Somebody stop me! Why are you all just standing there?
Why would I stop you? You're having fun.
I'm too busy spreading misinformation on the internet.
Classic. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Later, Lily Evans. Whew. Oh, dang. Duck behind some roots and keep perfectly still as the creepy creatures float around you and pass you. They don't seem to be hunting for food. They must be on their way somewhere. Check my notifications. Okay. Until they suddenly turn back and zero in on your location. You found yourself surrounded by curious baby air squid as their tentacles begin to parse over the ground, looking for you. You're not gonna get ate today. You leave your tiffin and bolt, paying no heed to the noise you're making as rocks clatter down the side of the chasm. As you run, you swear you run right past someone. Where did he come from? Behind you, you think you hear him make a low hooting noise. By the time you realize the air squid are no longer chasing you, he's gone.
Whoa.
Man, big feral man.
I know what you are.
I hope he's feral.
I know what you are.
Yeah! Anyways, the sun goes behind a cloud and you feel a light splattering of rain. It sizzles into the dry, hot ground around you, providing a little relief from the heat of the day. Then you realize you don't see a single cloud in the sky ahead of you, and it almost never rains in the western resting ridges. The plants here only rely on nighttime dew for moisture. Look up. A herd of float cows are bobbing overhead like hot air balloons, drifting west in the prevailing winds. You've seen these creatures being milked in the colony's farms. During migration season, their helium sacs swell to make them lighter than air so they can safely travel great distances. You've also heard what they use for ballast. That wasn't rain at all. It was float cow piss. You try to dodge with her shower, but it splatters down on you, soaking your head and shoulders. Oh, gross. At least to makes the heat evaporate quicker.
Ew. Also, I'm upset. They look like sheep. Those ain't cows, dog.
You're trudging along when you're suddenly buffeted by a hot wind. No, like a very hot wind. Lethally hot. The ridges are already baking, but all of a sudden it feels like you're trapped in a nuclear reactor. Your skin dries out and your lips begin to crack. Your eyeballs feel like sandpaper. You take careful readings from a distance, triangulate them, and discover the source of the wind. A red sports ball-sized crystal emanator, hidden in a small crevice. When you smash it, it doesn't shatter like crystal. It looks like it as if it could have been organic. Some kind of defensive barrier? Yet another weird mystery of these ridges. Yellow flower.
Maybe someone put that up?
You're getting thirsty. But somehow you left it this morning and you're all out of drinking water. Oh, I've done this one. I'm gonna search for water. Yet again. Bop, 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 ba, bop, bop. Bup, 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 ba, bup, bup, doop, bup, ba, bup, dup, dup, bup, ba, dup, bup, dup, dup, bup, ba, dup. Ooh, -5 stress. Don't mind if I do. Pretty good value for a bunch of 1s and 2s. First collectible use is free. Yeah, so I will be just fine.
Yep.
Boink!
Yeah, there you go.
First collectible use is free. That's pretty good. Oh wait, I can get even more if I do that. Yay! -5 stress. Yippee!
Yippee!
There's no natural water around, but in your search, you turn up your lost canteen. Wow, that was lucky. Oh my god, I didn't realize I've almost maxed perception. I didn't realize. I can see everything. This is back near the beginning, isn't it? This is literally the beginning. Well... What a rock. I just did an event I did not need to do. I should have realized that. Beautiful little locust lands on your arm. It calmly washes its face with its forearms and vibrates its wing like it's cooling off. Aw, the poor little guy is all alone.
Aww. Little locust.
I need to do this because it gets a +1. 27 from 3 cards. Not bad at all. I need an 8. I need a 7. I don't think I can get the straight that I want. I can get this straight. Aha! Look at that! I'm getting pretty good at this.
There you go.
Plus even more perception! You look it up on your holopalm. It's a mask wing, named because when it frightens, it opens its wings all the way and flips them forward, making it look like a grimacing manticore. Scary! But even scarier is how much they can eat. They usually eat leafy plant matter, but they're not above eating fabric, wood, hair, or even skin. They swarm in dust and in hot places like the ridges. You see something out of the corner of your eye and look up from your new friend. Oh. In the distance, you see a haze above the ground. It's the locusts! Each one bigger than your fist. These insectoids can eat their weight in under an hour. There are millions of them out there, and they'll be here soon. Your buddy takes off to join its friends, and you gotta go. You make it to your glider in time, thankfully. You come to this place later in the week. What foliage there had been is now stripped bare. The only things still standing are the crystals, glinting in the sunlight.
Terrifying.
The locusts. Beware the swarm. You come across a particularly flat area, a large field of obsidian. Oh, it's this again. I'm gonna carefully walk around the edges this time. You pass on through without any problems. Well, could have gotten a stress reduction that way. You need to put some clothes on. Sorry, I'm thinking about that video again. The Chris Fleming video. And I'm just thinking about it because it's just like, you should go home soon. You need to put some clothes on. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yep. 31. I am just killing these. Oh yeah, I need to do that. In that case, I can doink, doink. I don't need to do all of this, but it makes me happy to see number go up. I got the max perception perk. You move fast. The faster you move, the faster the mirage disperses. Oh, it's this again. It's me. This is nuts. Whoa, you're yelling. Wait. It's you. You're yelling, "Hey, you!" and waving your arms, jumping up and down. That's what I did last time. The mirage breaks and fades away before you can do anything but stare. That was really you from before. Weird.
Whoa. Cool.
Oh.
Ooh. That's really good.
I can just walk past them. I can just say no. Wee. Wee. There's a thumper. I can now get all of the collectibles. This is awesome.
This is awesome.
There's a boss event.
What's that over there? We'll find out. Yeah, I know that was the end of the area event, which I'm going to do, but I want to get all of the little collectibles first.
It's crazy that you could just, like, say no and just kind of walk around. Just not do the boss event if you really wanted.
I love this. Oh, hey, Dis.
This.
But that's gonna make time pass. I think. I'm gonna see. Hold on. May reload. Hey, Dis. This is an entirely different person when he's outside the colony. He's so cool, calling walls. Without people constantly trying to correct his asocial behavior, it's like he's blossomed into someone who's actually confident. The more time you spend with him out here, the more glimpses you catch of the real Dis. Do you want me to
But
take...
you can't do that.
Ah.
Sorry, I was chewing.
It's okay.
But you can't do this. Chokes and dies. He says, jumping off a huge boulder and doing a cool roll at the end. Wait, no. Bet you can't do it with your eyes closed. I can.
You and Dis cavort around, daring each other to do more and more dangerous things. Dis isn't scared of anything. You think you see something up on one of the plateaus above you. The cliffside is covered in convenient vines. Dare Dis to climb up there. Dis scrambles up the cliff, no problem. He turns around at the top.
I'm eating Chinese food. Now your turn.
Well, you dared him, so you gotta follow through. The vines are slippery and dangerous, and some of them are even alive and wriggle when you grab them. You lose your grip right at the top, and you start to slip and fall, but Dis grabs you.
Got you.
Dis exclaims, pulling you over the ledge. Your heart is thumping, and you're all sweaty from fear. But you did it! Dis looks so calm and collected, even though he just climbed the same treacherous wall and had to save you from a long fall. Why doesn't he ever seem scared? The plateau is empty, but it provides a great view to look out over the resting ridges. You and Dis take a break and watch the shadows creep across the dusty, craggy landscape.
This is the life, Dis says. No school, no gossip, no bullies, no one telling me what to do or what to think. He props his elbow up on his knee and squints into the sun. Even with my augmentation and the colony, I always feel like such a coward. But maybe the problem isn't me. It's everyone else, you know? I'm not scared of any of the usual stuff. Monsters, getting hurt, or even dying. Like, who cares? He continues. But humans keep finding ways to control people with fear. Well, they can't control me.
I'll never call you a coward again. You might not be alive right now if it weren't for his fearlessness and fast thinking.
It wasn't that long a fall, he says. But you can tell he's a little pleased you understand, too.
No! But that was so much friendship with Diz! But the end of the area! But my boy!
Do you want me to tell you what events to, like, fish for stress relief, or you want to just take it?
I already did the obsidian one. I haven't found the zero gravity one, actually.
Yeah, it's the floating rocks and the peaceful rocks. A lot of rocks.
I'm gonna go... Be right back, Dis! A precarious natural land bridge drops down sharply on both sides here. You kick a rock over the side, but you don't hear it hit at the bottom. Do you cross?
It's not one of those.
Not one of this? Alright. I got the max perception, so I can just ignore things now.
Mm-hmm. You're walking along a ridgeline when your foot knocks some rocks, and you're scaling a huge rock plateau.
Got it. You're treated to a spectacular sight, an enormously long caterpillar dragon.
If you get one that doesn't have an option, then you can just reload the autosave.
Oh wait,
or that.
I didn't. I meant to do the autosave. Oops.
Mm-hmm. But it's fine.
In reality, his augment would be really, really bad. Yes! No! Absolutely. I can imagine. Yeah, I just realized you can just... Oh! It changes your hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. Ooh. What's this? Flies here are awful. I hope they aren't laying a... Oh, okay. Well, I want to read this anyways. The flies here are awful. They come out in the heat of the day and buzz around you incessantly. They don't bite, but they seem to want something from you. Maybe the water or salt from your sweat. You hope they aren't laying eggs. Just calls the most annoying ones rod flies because they're long, flexible sticks with a bunch of wings. They swarm in clouds around your face, no matter how hard you try to shoo them away. He says they remind him of Mars. But there are some other ones, too. Like the one that's just a big eyeball with a couple pairs of little wings. They make a loud buzzing sound and are always just out of reach when you try and swat them away. Today, your personal nemesis is one of these eye flies. There was a whole bunch of them earlier, but only one has persisted. It's been following you, staring at you all morning. You and Dis have been batting at it for an hour, but it's a fast dodger. Dis has finally given up and just plods forward. It even lands on his head, but he doesn't care. Be zen and let it be. Using Dis's strength, you find a sense of peace deep down and just block out the incessant buzzing. Wee.
Silly ass creature.
Dis can't feel fear, Mars can't feel shame, and Tang can go days without sleeping. Yeah. And from what I've intuited, Cal has some sort of temperature resistance.
Mhm.
You're scaling over a huge rock plateau when you're suddenly overcome with an incredible feeling of peace. You've never felt anything like this. You literally feel lighter, like all your troubles have been lifted away. The feeling is stronger when you touch the rocky surface and you realize it's radiating from the rock. And Dis is here! Dis is sunning himself up on top of the rock, stripped down to his shirt. He looks up as your shadow falls over him.
Oh, he says slowly. You found it too, huh? I am taking a test, so someone else can take over Dis for a minute.
I got it. He shades his eyes from the sun as he looks up at you. You feel it, right? Like, you just feel happy here. Well, I haven't told anyone about this place, he says. That's how they get you, you know? Once they know you love something, they can use it to control you.
Aww.
Dang. Who's they? This gestures lazily. You know, people, the world, life, he says. I like this place because it feels like I'm somewhere where I'm not just a cog in a machine, you know? You're gonna keep it a secret, though, right? Dis asks. I don't want this place dug up and studied. It'll ruin it. He scowls. People always ruin things, especially researchers. Some things you don't need to understand. Okay, it's our secret. You do take a few readings, though, just because all data's important. You mark down the location, but fudge the coordinates, so anyone they send out afterwards will get lost. You wonder if the rock is natural. Animals seem to really like it. As you're taking readings, you watch a swarm of Dorbs moth basking on the rock as well, just like Dis. Then you lie down on the rock beside Dis, letting the strange magic fill you with an incredible sense of peace, love, and unity within the universe.
Oh, there's a rock under the colony, isn't there?
Nah. I don't know.
And now you're looking for you're walking along a ridge line when your foot knocks some rocks, so then...
Yep. Nope. Oh, wait. This is still not enough. Yeah, this is not enough stress reduction. Boss time, let's rock this shit. Well, I gotta do the Dis event, too. You could push through them, but your hollow palm beeps a warning. Radiation warning. Sorry, chat. I know this is boring and kind of metagaming, but I want to do the Dis event and the boss event. I'm selfish.
I think the boss event for this area might be one you have to come back to several times. I think there may be one like that. Or am I misremembering?
No, I don't know. Bubba? Oh, Bubba's taking a test right now. So, we'll see.
I see.
I'm sure Stella can answer.
Stella, am I misremembering?
Crystal outcroppings. Nope. Running, 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 running.
Running, running, running.
Running, running, running. Running, running, running. Running, running, running. Running, running, running. Running, 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 running. I love how it has that little drum beat under it. It never has like actual drum, it just has the just that little 808 drum set. I don't think you'll have enough to do both events. Well, then I'm just gonna do the Dis one, frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure that that one requires more than one event's worth of stress, but I could be wrong.
Thanks, Dis. Oh well. Well, I'm back. Got +3 perception and +3 engineering. I've got a pretty balanced stat board, all things considered. A little low on persuasion, but...
Wow, that test was absolutely stupid. I don't understand the fucking point of it.
Cool.
It was like a job styles test or whatever, and it was asking you which of these do you agree with more, and they were all like very clearly things that a manager would have a feeling that you should lean one way or the other on, but it was very clearly like randomly jumbled. And then the last section was just, how often do you believe that others do this thing that they shouldn't be doing? And I'm like, why are you asking me? I don't understand how my answer to that will determine whether or not I am a good fit for your job. Because if I say all the time, then that sounds like I think it's okay. But if I say never, then I sound like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Ugh. It's your 17th birthday! But it's not just your birthday. Quiet is a time of new growth, a celebration of life and hope, not just for this year, but for humanity's presence on Vertumna for years to come. You and your friends are a symbol of that hope. Quite literally, you're the future of humanity. As you're all beginning to take your places as adults in the colony, the council has decided to throw a party in your honor. The Vertumnan Youth Ball. Mars is organizing it, of course. You get an embossed invitation on real paper slipped under your door. Yeah, I guess I could go. You slip into some party clothes and head over to the lounge to celebrate, well, yourselves. And yourself, specifically. It is your birthday, after all. The lounge is all decked out. The decorations look expensive. Must have taken a lot of printer creds. Your friends are transformed, too. Everyone is dressed up and looking like the adults you're becoming. You can hardly recognize some of them. Mars catches your eye and waves, her bangles jingling joyfully. She looks like a model from her holomags, every inch of her primped, painted, and perfumed.
Selene! Happy birthday! I'm glad you could make it, she says over the steady thrum of the music. Drinks are over there, make your song request a congruence, and take off your shoes! I look down at your boots, then back up at Mars skeptically. She rolls her eyes and does a little bounce. Sock hop! Just like Earth, duh!
Sock hop. At the refreshment table, Cal is stuffing his face with party food, and he's like just as tall as Cal. How old is he? He's 17? Damn, Cal. Oh, they're only a year apart, huh? I thought he was 2 years older than everybody. Oh, I guess because it's not their birthdays yet. At the refreshment table, Cal is stuffing his face with party food, and Rex shoves 2 glasses of punch in your hands. Yeah.
I thought that was Cal, that's why I looked away.
Yeah.
Gotta stay hydrated, he says, pouring himself another glass. We'll be sweating it out one way or another. He winks at you. Rex.
Her little outfit.
I'm imagining that Tang is still just in her lab coat.
No, 100%. This is the outfit she wore to the party.
Don't let them fool you. Tangent mutters, joining you. She smears a glob of something pink and meaty looking on a cracker. It's a well-documented phenomenon that people inexperienced with imbibing alcohol will begin to act as if they're drunk, even if they're completely sober. To Rex, she adds, I mean, of course, that I am not going to suffer any bad behavior.
Rex grins as he pulls out a flask out of his vest and pours a healthy addition into his glass.
Who says it's gonna be an act? Let's get a little loose. Come on, it's a party. The music changes to something with a fast, pounding beat. Rex throws his head back and howls. Woo! It's time to dance!
Yeah, I'll dance. I'm a known
Fucking
dancer. You, Rex, and Mars take to the dance floor. After a while, Red Riot follows, pulling Face behind her. You all dance until it feels like your heart is going to burst from excitement, from exertion, and from the sheer joy of throwing yourself around the room with your friends. Nomi, who's playing DJ with Congruence, spins up something a lot slower, more romantic.
Aww. Grab a partner and pull them close, they announce dreamily. Or whatever distance you both feel is comfortable with.
Everyone giggles awkwardly and shuffles around, feeling the intangible friction of teenage politics. Who dances with whom? Who makes the first move?
Did you ever break up with Mars?
No!
Oh shit!
I'm not going to break up with Mars.
My backup girlfriend.
I can... Shut up. Listen, just because...
Remember, you're not really locked in.
I
To
know,
anything.
but just because I can, just because, she's going to grow up to become a politician doesn't mean I can't fix her.
You gonna go with Mars?
I'm gonna go with Mars. Dude, I'm so tempted.
You could go with this.
Is this even here? It
Yeah.
just... It's... Okay, hold on.
I think you could get a cool scene with this.
I gotta know.
My god, it does have to know.
Is this even here? This is standing over by the DJ screen, helping Nomi Nomi with the song selection. He freezes up when you ask him to dance, stammering an excuse, but Nomi gives him a playful shove towards you.
Dance with Selene, they say. I can handle things.
Yay!
Aww.
Dancing with this is a bit of a disaster. Neither of you knows where to put your hands, and despite spending the entire song looking at his feet, Dis still manages to step on yours. He holds you rigid-armed and rocks back and forth mechanically until the song mercifully comes to an end. Other couples don't seem to
Hold
have your
on.
lack of chemistry.
His face.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh my god!
he's so nervous.
Red Right Invasive skipped dancing and gone just straight to sucking face, as they say. Dis stares at them for just a bit longer than is appropriate, then blushes and flees the dance floor. After the slow songs, Nomi spins Congruence's music library to something with a little more bounce to it. Dis looks like he wants to kill you. Yes. The dance floor once more floods with bodies ready to gyrate the night away. But the tunes are abruptly interrupted by Governor Lum's Here Speak hijacking the feed. He strides to the stage, flanked by Security Chief Rhett. Everyone on the dance floor whines in unison and having some buzzkill adult stop the music, but Lum just raises his hand and smiles indulgently.
Look at all of you, he says. Young pioneers. I look at you and I see the future. Not just of this colony, but of all humanity.
You catch a few people rolling their
Okay.
eyes. You've heard this before.
Fuck off, Lum.
Rhett here. Good man. A real good man, really. The best of the colony. I wonder where they got that vocal tick from. Shared this poem from a great earth poet. Lum continues. Now, I'm not one for poetry myself, but damn if it's not something I want to share with you kids tonight. On the eve of something. Something really big. He
Oh,
clears his throat
no.
and breathes from his hollow palm. I don't actually remember this poem or its meter, so we cannot tarry here. We must bear the brunt of danger. We, the youthful, sinewy races, all the rest on us depend. Down the edges, through the passes, up the mountain steep, conquering, holding, daring, venturing as we go the unknown ways. Pioneers, oh pioneers. We primeval forests felling, we the rivers stemming, vexing we and the piercing deep the mines within. We the surface broad surveying, we the virgin soil upheaving. Pioneers, oh pioneers.
Grumble in his, this is bullshit.
Rhett looks a little pained, but Lum continues. What do you think that poem means, kids? He asks. Does it mean we should sit here in our colony, politely waiting for this planet to make a space for us? He clenches his fist evocatively in the air. No, he exclaims. It means we need to get out there. We need to grab Vertumna by the balls and make it respect us. He points to you specifically. I need you, the next generation, to lead the charge. This is your planet, and you're old enough now to defend it. I'm asking all eligible fighters to join squads massing at expeditions, to get out there and attack those monsters where they live. We're taking the fight to them. No more hiding behind our walls.
To your left, Vase and Red Riot lead the cheering that erupts. Lum and Rhett leave and the music spins back up again, but only a few die-hard partygoers still want to dance. Everyone else is broken into small groups to discuss the announcement. I am angry!
Fuck.
This is bullshit, Cal exclaims, causing a few heads to turn. They're not even gonna try to figure out why the animals are attacking us. They're just gonna kill, kill, kill! He waves his arms over his head. Aren't we supposed to be better than that? This clearly agrees, though much more quietly.
They don't even know what's out there, he mutters. They have no idea what they're up against.
The party fizzles out and everyone drifts away from the lounge. You've returned to find your parents have stayed up to make sure you got home safe. They've never done that before. You've always been told the colony was safe. Now you see their grim expressions, and you know that time is over. I think I'm gonna buy a plas rifle from the shop and shoot Lum in the head. Any objections? No?
No.
They've done incredibly at making somebody I hate. Very proud of them. Tangent's adult design is very pretty. I like her. She's... So Dis, Tammy, and Cal. Alright. We're gonna start with Tammy. Whee!
Tangent really rocks her short hair.
Oh, it's this. Tammy beams when she sees you. Like there's nothing better in the world than the sight of your face.
Happy birthday, Selene!
She exclaims.
She
She comes in for her annual birthday hug, throwing her arms around you and giving you a great big squeeze.
I got you this.
Steps back and reaches and gets the paper box. Yay!
Yay!
It's all this again.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh?
You take a bite. The cake is light and flavorful and drenched in sugar bug syrup. It's delicious. Thanks to the Helios hydroponics and the help of some native flora and fauna, Tammy's cooking ability has come up a long way from dressing up soy rations. Tammy watches you eat the cake with a look of delighted satisfaction.
You can share it if you want. She hints, smiling sweetly. If that would make you happy.
I always want to share it with you, Tammy. Yay!
You always have to hear her call you a silly Billy, or life isn't worth living.
Literally. Every year. Or else I'm going to cry. Hey, Cal. Oh, he waves.
Oh, Cal.
You're looking around for Cal when you overhear him just around the other side of the geoponic stone. For the last time, leave me alone! Doesn't sound good. You get closer and find Cal facing down Rhett and Vase. They've cornered him, their body language calm and relaxed while Cal's so angry he's almost shaking.
Cal, please listen to us, Rhett says, spreading his hands. We're not here to conscript you. I can't force you to join the army. All I'm saying is that I need good, loyal, strong young men like you out there on the front lines.
Hey,
Red
but
smiles.
you are.
You're a good boy, Cal. I admire your passion for peace and your dedication to fighting for it. That's why I'm here, asking you to help me protect the colony.
Protect the colony? That's such a lie! You're not protecting anything. You're just slaughtering defenseless animals in their homes. It's disgusting. Hey, Face retorts, taking a step forward with his fist raised. Show some respect. Cal squares up like he's ready to take the hit. For who? He asks, voice sharp. Psychopaths like you? Face roars and looks like he's about to take a swing, but Rhett holds him back with one raised hand. Face slinks back to Rhett's side, glowering at Cal.
I can tell you need a bit more time, Rhett says. I just wanted you to know that my door is always open if...
Oh, hell yes!
Are they bothering you, King? Your mom comes up behind you, her presence smothering the encounter like a blanket over fire.
I need you inside, she says to Cal, then turns to Rhett. My people are too busy filling your soldiers' bellies to listen to your war stories, Rhett. Don't worry, she adds, patting her artificial leg. He gets plenty of war stories from me.
Hell yes.
Rhett backs off.
You're right, Flulu, he says, placatingly. I've taken up too much of young Cal's time.
Whew. Nice.
Vase looks like he's about to lip off again, but Rhett speaks before he can. All I ask is that you keep it in the back of your mind, Cal. When you come around, I'll be happy to talk about your options.
With that, they leave. Vase gives you a scathing look as they pass. Cal sits down heavily on the sack of fertilizer he must have been carrying before Vase and Rhett cornered him. This isn't even the first time, he mutters, his face in his hands. They're really dead set on getting me to join the hunting parties. I told them I don't want to kill anything. Rhett was like, it's okay, you could just tell us how to kill them. He looks up, exasperated.
Ugh.
Like, that's any better! I wish they would just leave you alone. He's a peaceful boy. Me too, Cal sighs. They have a real messed up idea of what it would serve the colony. Who do they think grows their food? Ghosts? Cal picks at a loose thread on the sack he's sitting on. This whole war is light speed stupid, he mutters. Lum and his people come crashing in here and think they run the place because they have bombs and guns, and nobody stops to think, like, maybe we're actually the invasive species here. We need to live in harmony with nature. I'm glad you agree, Cal says. I just feel like we showed up and plopped ourselves right in the middle of the food web, Cal continues. And we didn't even think for a second about the chaos that would cause on the ecosystem. We owe it to this planet to do our best to try to understand. Oh, his head turned. Cal's shoulders slump in a sigh, and he pushes himself to his feet. And I wish I could talk about this stuff with Anemone, he says, slinging the sack of fertilizer over his broad shoulders again. You can see why Rhett wanted to get him in the Defense Force so badly. I miss her, Cal admits. Miss that we used to be so close when we were kids. He shakes his head. She's gone all human supremacist now, and I just can't stomach that, you know? Oh, Bud.
Oh, Nanami.
Oh. Oh, poor Cal, man. Hey, Dis. Catch Dis on a ridge overlooking the wilderness, bobbing his head along to something playing through his earspeak. He doesn't notice you walk up. Jumps when you tap him on the shoulder and scrambles to turn off his hollow palm.
Don't sneak up on me like that, he grumbles, then flops backwards on the grass to look up at you. Man, I was just getting to the good part of the song.
What are you listening to?
Dis looks away. Just some old music from Earth. You probably wouldn't like it.
Try me. You sit down beside Dis and extend your hand to link your hollow palms. Dis stares at you for a second before pressing his palm to yours, and music floods your brain through the earspeak.
Dis takes his hand back and weaves his fingers together, timid.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wait, DMCA.
Okay, well, I could just talk over
Yeah,
it.
talk.
Okay, yeah, let's talk over it. Oh, wow.
I was trying to. I listen to a lot of Earth music, he says. Do you like it? He asks.
I love this. Dis cracks a small smile, relieved.
Good, he says. It's my favorite right now. I always listen to the same album on repeat. It's comfort music. I really like her voice. He stares into his lap. Sometimes I just feel like the lyrics are about me, he admits. They're just so deep. Like my soul really gets this kind of music. But don't tell anyone, okay? It makes me feel better thinking that someone knows my pain, even if it's just a dead Earth woman.
Sounds deep, man. Dis nods and closes his eyes.
Yeah, he replies. I have a lot of time to think, not like everyone else here.
Oh.
I really like this.
I do really like Dis.
You lie back in the grass and listen to Dis's music for a while.
I want to introduce him to some new music. Man, this is so pretty. Bring up your hollow palm and cue something up something different. When it starts playing, Dis frowns.
I don't like listening to new things, he says. I just want to listen to my own music.
It's good to broaden your horizons.
A strange
Sorry.
good. A strange secretive look passes over Dis's face. My horizons are pretty broad already, he mutters, his face turning a little red.
Yeah, I'll flirt with this.
Hell yeah.
I like this song as much as I like you.
Dis's eyes wide. Oh, he stammers, looking away. What might be a smile twitches across his face. This song is pretty good.
I'm not gonna push it. I'm just gonna chill.
How
with my
fucking
man.
dare you!
I'm just chilling with my guy.
I always hold that hand. It doesn't even matter if I'm not romancing Dis. This is a hand holding session.
This song is.
Oh, it keeps playing.
Oh my god, this is really good.
Yeah. The child you were.
I'm
shit, I
I'm
gotta
looking
look
this. I'm
that
putting
up.
this into my listen later after stream.
Yup.
Get out Francis Errol, everybody. They're
Francis
a real
Araval.
ass artist from the real world.
Grabbing
And I-
this.
I definitely did not misread the title of their EP, Shining Out of the Dark, wrong the first time I saw it, and thought it said Shitting Out the Dock.
Oh no. Bubba, you
What?
took Mars.
Why are you saying oh no? Why should I care for nature? Mars asks, flipping her hair over her shoulder. The only thing nature has ever done is kill my people. I refuse to be held hostage by a planet that doesn't want us here. She smiles, though her overall expression is dangerous. If nature wants to kill us all, well, it's only fair we try to kill it right back.
No, Mars.
Break up with her.
I sure love people that post their jobs on job boards and then in the description of the app they say, email your stuff to our people. It's like, well, why the fuck did you even put it on the board?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna be real, fuck cover letters.
Yeah.
Why do you want to work here? Money. The answer is always money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jess, you kill me. The little aromantic devil on my shoulder.
Break up with
Break
your
up with her.
girlfriend.
Break up with her. You spot your dad lying on the ground in the soft grass, looking up at the sky. He zooms his hands across his field of vision like a spaceship, then he looks over with a dreamy smile. Hey, kiddo. Sometimes I can't believe we're back on solid ground. After 20 years in space, it still doesn't feel real. I'm gonna help him with the animals. Your dad's helping two bristle slugs who've gotten tangled on each other while... Well, maybe they were wrestling. Your dad doesn't want to go into the details. He hefts up the larger one, and you carefully pull apart their bristling spikes, being careful not to get jabbed yourself. 10 minutes later, they're back at it again. Your dad shrugs. The heart wants what it wants, I guess. Hey, Mom! You hear your mom muttering to herself as she angrily pulls weeds from the garden bed.
Stupid egotistical men gonna get us all killed.
You cough, and she startles.
Oh, Selene, I didn't see you there. You're staying out of trouble, right? I don't want to see you on the wrong side of any war.
I'll tell her what I learned today. You tell her about the bedbug infestation you've been helping Mars with. On the down low, because Mars doesn't want everyone to know she has bugs. Vertumna bedbugs are as large as your toe and can burp up acid. It sucks. You had to pull everything from her room and take it to laundry or incineration. Then it get in there and scrub down every corner of her room while Mars squealed every time she saw a bug. It was a whole day clean, but by the end, Mars's room was sparkling and everything was put back even better than it had been before.
Good job, kiddo. Your mom says. I remember bed bugs back on Earth. Never thought I'd miss them. Vertumna has it way worse.
I think I can literally just double tap. Ah, I see. Okay, then I'll wait. Cal, have I already done all of your biology events? I think I have. I have. Cal's holding an ice pack to his face. Hey, Selene, he greets you, giving you a half-hearted wave. Don't worry, he says, indicating the swelling scrape across his cheek. Kinda weird how me and Rex get so clumsy around the Keelio kids, huh? He gives you a significant look. That's my man. That's my dude. That's my guy. That's my bro. That's my homie. That's my brosif. That's my Joseph. That's my Losif.
That's my loaf.
Oh, strange machine. Oh, yeah, here you go.
No, I don't care.
Okay. Alright, time to take a day. Actually, I can level up Vriki!
Ricky.
Vriki! Relax in the park. Mars loves the flower garden. She visits you here often, sharing bits of gossip while you weave white astrantia flowers in her braids. With a crown of flowers, she looks just like the queen she is.
Aww.
Light. Escaping the Shimmer Glade. Don't forget escaping the Shimmer Glade. A 0 is a 0 at the end of the day. Late quiet. Somebody's birthday is this time, I think.
Man, remember when your dad almost died?
Man, remember
No.
when my dad almost died?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Whoops, you're gonna have to be more specific. Our father almost dies a lot.
True. That is so true. Ugh. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I want to see if Nomi's birthday is this month. You and Nomi are talking when suddenly they go quiet and look down at the ground. Seconds later, a group of Helio soldiers walk past you, ignoring you and Nomi entirely. Nomi picks at the edge of their sweater.
Oh, sorry, I was playing Mario Kart. Sorry, they mutter. Sometimes it's just easier if everyone pretends they don't notice me.
Oh,
Aw.
little guy.
Oh.
Hey, Red Riot. Hey, Red Riot. Red Riot smiling at her hollow palm and waves away a hollow message as you approach. I don't think I've ever talked to anyone as much as I talk to Vase. I feel like I can talk to him about anything, you know? I'm just sad about it. I really am. I'm really just sad about it.
I wonder if there's a universe where you get closer to an enemy and you get her out of being a militant, get her out of the militant arc,
That'd be awesome.
or if that's just like in stone. I hope it's not.
Why you sad?
I
I
will
left for
say-
2 minutes. I'm sad because Anemone became warmonger.
Certain things about characters are kind of locked in, but your friendship with them does heavily influence their endings.
Okay.
Assist in medbay, tutor children. +3 reasoning. I'll do reasoning, yeah. You're helping Tammy brush up on her math and chemistry.
Auntie Seaton says I need to measure when I'm baking, she says, staring timidly at her hands. But when I'm baking, I just go by how the dough feels or looks or smells. And it always works out. When I try to measure and think too hard, I get it wrong. She tugs on her ear. She told me that if I want to do it by the feel, then I need to get better at chemistry too. She showed me this long textbook about food chemistry and how proteins combine to form gluten and how acid makes things fluffy and soft. She blinks. I didn't know any of that. Aren't acids bad? Why would it put them in food?
Oh no, not load. Abandons her. If
Bye, Tammy.
if if I drop Tammy's confidence, I'm going to kill myself. I'm gonna be forceful. She'll never learn if she doesn't put the effort in. You direct Tammy to go through the food chemistry textbook and finish every one of the practice tests. She can't move on until she answers every question right, and you don't tell her which one she gets wrong. That would defeat the purpose of checking her own work. You make her drill and drill until she's nearly in tears, but eventually she starts producing the right answers by sheer attrition. And this lesson is nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
It's just not I'm not doing it that time. She'll never learn if she isn't enjoying it. You gently encourage Tammy as you read through the food chemistry textbook together and work on some practice tests, even when she gets every question wrong. Though she'll probably never be a chemistry whiz like Tang, she blossoms with every compliment, slowly gaining confidence in her abilities.
This isn't as scary as I thought it'd be, she says, and closes her hollow palm. Thanks, Selene.
When the lesson is over, Tammy insists she bakes you a confidence to show what she's learned. She didn't really understand the rest of the lessons, but she has the confidence to taste it as she goes, and adjust the recipe based on gut feeling, now informed by some solid book learning. Did she really learn anything about math or chemistry? Maybe not, but she's a better baker now, and that was her goal. She happily gives you a piece in exchange for being such a good teacher. It's not bad, but you aren't sure she should be thanking you.
Tammy.
She bake you a confidence. I love that. She bake you a confidence.
I cooked the cake for you.
I cooked a cake for you. What is... Oh, because it's +1 to the run to the left. Right. In that case, boink, 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 boink. Booyah! 39 out of 39. +7 reasoning. And +1 empathy. I'm close to getting my next empathy quirk. Perk.
Oh, yeah.
Early pollen. That is Anemone's birthday. Nope. That is Rex's birthday. Log! Rex is chatting with one of the young soldiers from the Helios, and he's smiling wolfishly down at her with his hand braced above her head as she giggles. When she sees you coming, her smile drops and she beats a hasty retreat, avoiding your gaze. Rex turns, his confused expression melting away to delight when he sees you.
Well, hey, Selene, he exclaimed. Some of the Helios are weird about being seen with me, he continues, unbothered. She'll be back.
Here, bud.
What's that about? Oh.
Yep, we've already read this.
Woo!
Rex folds you in his arms. Yay! Hug the dog.
I like his stupid moi expression.
Mm-hmm. Moi.
Moi.
I don't like to think about the war, Tammy says, tucking a lock of hair behind her pointed ear. I'm not a soldier, you know, but everyone has to do what they can to pitch in, and what I can do is make sure the colony is running smoothly, so they have a colony to protect.
Are you okay?
No. I am not. I'm not okay at all. Things are going to go wrong. Hello, Nomi. Here, take a crystal cluster. Still not your birthday. Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers.
These
Maybe
fuckers
her
would have
birthday
paid
is low.
What?
$18 an hour for someone with a paralegal certificate and a bachelor's. Fuck out of here.
Oh my
Wow.
No, we
god.
used to say them.
That sucks. What the hell?
Oh yeah, also Nomi is they them.
Did I accidentally?
Thank you, Jess.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump. I'm sorry.
Fire the gun.
I'm gonna shoot myself. I'm sorry. Do I think someone will die next glow? 100%. No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How old are you now? Are you 17?
Yes. Silence is deafening.
Well, I
Alright.
can't just tell you.
Oh yeah, obviously. Okay, red Xeno egg. I can give that to Anemone at the end of the month. Oh, alright. Back to the ridge! I should rephrase. I don't think someone will die next glow. I know someone will die next glow.
Question is it going to be a main character?
What if I told you I didn't actually remember and I was just messing with you?
That makes sense. Utopia has sent you and Dis to study one of the large crystal outcroppings. Up close, you can tell that these are more of the convergent domain solar panels. They're angular and hard to the touch, but they have a sort of sponginess and warmth to them that's a little disconcerting. They emit a humming noise. What a fascinating combination of biology and engineering. Truly remarkable. You take some readings and collect data for Utopia, being careful not to break any. Maybe someday the colony could figure out how to harness electricity from these. Hopefully Lum dies. Oh, that's the ideal.
That's what we hoping for.
I hope I can kill him. I need higher rebellion, probably.
Would you rather kill him or he die from like a faceless or something?
I'd rather kill him.
Fair enough.
I need him dead.
Him and his slutty top.
Yeah. Humana. Okay, so question. Okay, so no, I can't override that. Doink, doink. Try and get value, yeah. Alright. Serious stranger. This is interesting. You can put the red one there and it becomes thing. There we go. Super goal. Could have gotten 41? Whoa.
Whoa.
The eye fly is the size of a human eyeball and made of concentric rings of rainbow hues. Black, yellow, green, blue, and purple. You find yourself staring right back at it. You wonder if the rings have something to do with light refraction. You let it land on your arm, then you strike! Ha! Got it! Squashed! 10 minutes later, there's a new fly following you. I'm gonna cross the bridge very carefully. You shuffle across it slowly, examining the cracks and sticking to the solid places. You accidentally send a few more pebbles skittering over the edge and think, better them than me.
Okay.
Me at the school cafeteria. I'm not craving pizza. What I really crave is violence. Oh, there we
Would you
go.
like a... Okay, never mind.
What's up?
I was just gonna say I would advise maybe going straight to the boss fight just this time.
Oh, that's fine. I'll do this
'Cause
one.
I'm not... Okay, I'm not certain, but it may take more stress than other events.
You find your way blocked by a massive wall, though a hollow pillar knocked over and lying its way on the sand. absolutely massive. It stretches to your left and right at least a kilometer in each direction. But at some points it's crumbled enough that you could likely scale over it. I'm gonna check it out! Right. Yeah. Big old Valia. One of red cards. Yes. 5, 6, 7. Okay, +2 to neighboring yellow cards. One for each gem on other cards. I don't really have. Waha. New skull. +3 engineering. Okay. You find more scraps of convergent domain writing and technology. You document everything to bring back to Utopia. Alright. To the bows. To the bows.
To the bows.
To the bows. Is it over here or down there? It's over here. To the bows. Expeditions has been collecting energy readings from this area, tracing the invisible ley lines of power, like the ones from the thumper that brought you here in the first place. They've pointed you to this cave, a nexus of power at the convergence of many lines. Feel the energy is different here, like a barely perceivable hum that prickles up the back of your neck, like something is watching you. It's likely this is some sort of important place for the convergent domain, Utopia says, leaning on her glider. I've sent teams through, but it gets up mighty tight in there. I'm hoping you and Dis might have better luck wiggling in there, she continues. Might be the caves open up inside open up again, and if they do, they take plenty of readings and report them back to me. Dis is vibrating beside you, nearly on the same frequency as the weird power fluctuation.
Oh.
This is the real deal.
Whispers, mostly to himself. Utopia nods and leaves you to it. What's the plan? Prep your caving equipment. This time you get headlamps and a little recording drone with a floodlight attachment, a tiny buzzing flying thing that circles around your heads and sometimes illuminates what you want to look at. It's intelligent, which means it won't just do what you want. Dis bats at it in annoyance. Utopia has also left you an anti-grav belt with a warning to practice extreme caution while spelunking down there. They make you lighter so you can climb more easily and won't hurt yourself. Fall. I gotta get more water after this event. Let's enter the cave! Whoa. The narrow entrance leads to a bigger room that animals have clearly used as a den. It's enormous, with glowing mushrooms on the walls and piles of bones in some crevices. In some places the walls are made of iridescent convergent domain obsidian, like this was a great hall a millennia ago. You feel a cool breeze coming from somewhere, but it'll be tricky to find in the dark. Try to find a way in deeper. 87? This is very doable. Yeah. Probably this one then.
Sweet.
6, 7, 8. Get a good straight. Ooh, okay. I can do 3, 4, 5. Yep, I can just do that. I think I'm just gonna take my win.
Fair.
You find the source of the breeze by tossing some fine sand into the air and watching which way the dust blows. Very tight crack. Good thing you and Dis are so small. You squeeze through and have to shimmy along on your bellies for about 10 meters, pushing your gear ahead of you. It's uncomfortable, but Dis's excitement draws you on. Past the crack, there are fewer signs of animals. The walls are smooth, grown obsidian, which kind of has a melted rainbow oil slick look. There are deeply carved glyphs on the walls at various intersections, like room designations or street names, you wonder? and other kinds of basins, alcoves, grown into the rock, full of odd protrusions, all ancient and worn and inexplicable now. It feels homey. You come to realize the convergent domain must have lived underground. That's why there are so few ruins on the surface. As you follow the cave complex down, it's clear this used to be a well-traveled path. The corridors branching to other places are now blocked off, as if a big earthquake had rattled this whole area. Only this one main path is still clear. It's too convenient to be a coincidence. The floor of the cave slopes downward like a slide, and it's quite slippery. Pay attention to my footing! You follow the cave system down, 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 all the way to what must be the bottom of the cliffs. You have to climb down a 3-story wall in the last section, and are grateful to your anti-grav belt for making it easier. You're still tired, though. You can see dim light below. Daylight? Whoa! You emerge into a hidden valley, totally surrounded by tall cliffs. Did you just come down all that way? You're surrounded by the ruins of convergent domain buildings, in much better conditions than the windswept ones on the surface. It's perfectly still here. It's quiet as space itself.
What was this? Dis whispers reverentially. Some sort of converger facility?
Feels so familiar. You remember this place from your dreams, and feel a throbbing sense of importance. It's a bit unnerving. Something momentous happened to you here. Will happen to you someday. You poke around a little, then call Utopia and give her your coordinates. She swings down on her glider, with extra ones for you and Dis tethered behind it. You're happy you won't have to climb all the way back up. Great find, kids! This place didn't show up on any of our aerial scans. Took me a while to find a route in. You look bushed. I'll stick around to get some readings, but you head on back to the depot and get some rest. Don't worry, we aren't going to push down without you. I'll keep exploring. I'll finish up the rest of the events here. The path ahead is blocked by a field of snaking vines and brambles. They're flowering. You can push through them without radiation warning. I'm gonna push through. Well. I'm injured. Fuck. Mid pollen. Oh, hey, Dis. Do I have enough friendship? Yeah. You leave the front gates and see Dis talking to one of the senior surveyors. He listens intently to their instructions, and the surveyor hands him a satchel of instruments and claps him on the shoulder before walking away. Dis turns to you.
Hey, Selene, he says. He hikes the satchel on his shoulder and gives you a shy smile. It's still kind of weird to be allowed to be outside the walls.
Remember when we used to sneak out? Dis' eyes crinkle at the corners.
So easy to avoid Chief Surveyor Tonin, he says wistfully. He ducks his head. Too bad he's dead. He was really nice to me.
Oh.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen? Dis looks up at the sky with a thoughtful look.
There's this big rock in the western ridges that's almost totally flat on top. When I get near it, it makes me feel happy. He smiles. It's so strange. It's really hard to leave. The first time I went there, I laid on top of it for so long that I almost missed the transport back. I know it's my job, but I haven't told anyone about it yet, he says. I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like it wants to be kept a secret.
Neat! I won't tell anyone. This looks pretty busy, so you say goodbye and let him... Busy, and you let him get back to his work. You'll have to let him keep some of his secrets. For now. Yay! I learned more about Dis! My guy! Controlled or wild, adventurous homebody. He is full rebellion. Hell yeah. I also learned more about... What did I learn more about? Mars. She's in between... She's... Oh, thank God, guys. Oh.
What?
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
You don't have to break up with her after all.
It's okay, guys. She's a socialist.
Oh, thank God.
Dude, imagine if everyone got one of those.
Yeah, everyone had the
Capitalist
socialist.
Mars. I expected capitalist Mars. I'm glad she's not.
Yeah. Man, you sure are dating face, huh?
Everyone knows Tammy's a Leninist.
A Leninist?
A Leninist?
Tammy, more like Tanky. Nope, can't make it work.
Oh, oh no, guys.
That's probably a ship name. Tangy.
What?
He's getting
Oh.
angry.
Getting angry.
Uh-oh.
His himbo license is gonna be revoked. Oh no!
He's
No,
going from
He's just a hunk.
he's going to be switching from himbo to hunk and going from a himbo to a harmbo.
I'm saving that one for a particular use case.
Satoru.
No, but that's good.
Speaking of which, hey Cal. It's hot and humid inside the geoponics bay. You won't like him when he's tangry. Making your clothes stick to your skin as you look around for Cal. Eventually you see him, his back turned to you as he lifts a bag of fertilizer into a wheelbarrow. You call out to him as you approach, and he turns to you with a beaming smile. Selene, he greets you. I was hoping I'd see you today. Yeah. As you open your mouth to respond, you hear a quiet crack and a hiss from nearby. Oh, Bud, watch out! Cal says, stepping between you and what you realize too late is a humidity sprinkler. Cal laughs as he's blasted by a cloud of mist. For one moment, he looks as if he's been outlined with 1,000 rainbows.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy
everyone.
Pride
Happy
Month,
Pride
everybody. Oh yeah, hydrate. I need to go get water, actually. That's true. I'll be right back. We don't need to read. I want to read Cal. I like him.
He's such a sweetie.
I think they started putting less noodles in my instant noodles, and I'm so mad about it.
That sucks. Is it the cup version or the package version?
No, they're like some bougie kind that my dad buys at the fancy supermarket, but they're good.
I see.
Oh, this is the spicy ones. I need
I
to
love
find one of the
spicy
not spicy
noodles.
ones. I don't have them. Hmm.
I love working with elementary kids, but I am so fucking burnt out that all of the open job or teaching jobs around me are for elementary positions because I love them, but my god, do I not want to be a day-to-day classroom teacher in elementary level.
Yeah. That does sound pretty exhausting.
Especially because, like, being 100, elementary, like, young kid parents are so much worse than middle and high school aged parents.
Oh, I imagine.
Because their kids don't really have a full personality yet, but their parents are so convinced that their precious little ones are, like, God's gift to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about?
Just, I'm still job hunting, so looking at all of the elementary level teaching positions and going, please don't make me have to take you.
Yeah. Alright. Ah, dip. Cal whines, smiling as he shakes out his hair and flips it back over his shoulder. I should have let you take that one, but your clothes would have gotten wet. He stands up straighter as your gaze passes over his body. He's really grown into himself is the thing. Before your eyes, a droplet of water bravely winds its way from the rise of his chest and down the rippling muscles of his abdomen to where it disappears into the shirt tied around his waist. Cal tilts his head, his smile turning a little teasing. He flexes his bicep at you. Caught you looking! Yeah.
He's so silly.
Yeah. Of course I am. Have you seen yourself? Cal's face goes completely red as he laughs and drops the pose. Ah, jeez, Selene, he says, ducking his head. You can just barely see the edge of his smile. You can't just say things like that. He scuffs the dirt, rubbing the back of his neck bashfully. He starts then laughs again. His smile turns soft. I like your hair. It's really pretty. You really caught him off guard, but he doesn't seem to mind. Cal leans in. Can I tell you a secret? He asks. I'm not actually too hot in here. My enhancement means I'm always at the right temperature. I don't even sweat. I just like taking my shirt off, like beating the crap out of each other, and playing soldier isn't the only way to get a rockin' bod, you know? Oh, you know real well. You spend an enjoyable
Oh.
afternoon watching Cal and occasionally heckling him as he wheels bags of fertilizer to every corner of the hydroponics bay. When the job's done, he claps you on the back. Ugh, he's as strong as he looks. Cal chatters at you about his plans for the rest of the week as you leave the hydroponics lab. The relatively cooler, drier air of Vertumna hits you like a slap, but of course, Cal doesn't look bothered at all. Racing to the cafeteria, he teases you before taking off down the path. You yell and run after him, causing a ruckus that makes a few adults shake their head fondly as you tear through the colony side by side. That's my guy. I know my guy. I know my guy. I love him so much.
Hey chat, this is your friendly reminder. You have a moral obligation to lie on your resume.
True.
How so?
Because people don't give a shit if
Fuck
you
'em.
don't. Whew.
No, I mean like if you see a job posting that is clearly asking for too much, or is clearly like not understanding the terminology of their own field. Like I just saw a fucking job posting. I still submitted for it that was for a paralegal position, and I have paralegal experience, multiple years paralegal experience. So I was submitting for it, and they asked me, "Do you have a valid bar license?" Y'all, paralegals don't get bar licensed. The bar exam or the bar admission is for lawyers. No paralegal, like no person who's passed the bar is going to be applying for a fucking paralegal position. They're going to be applying for an attorney position. So I just said yeah, because like the question wasn't even phrased right. Because there's no way I'm going to let myself be auto sorted out because they couldn't even be bothered to set up their job posting properly.
Right.
So when I say you have a moral obligation, I mean take whatever you can to get into an interview as quickly as you can, because you do not owe anything to a company you don't work for yet.
You're right.
Good
I'm putting my
advice.
work experience as the President of the United States.
Do it! What, are they gonna fucking call your bluff?
Quite possibly.
It's impossible to know who the current president is. You can't know that.
Whatever it takes to get into that interview.
It's true.
Time to relax in the park. Mom.
Ma'am. Yes.
Just
I'm eating noodles.
Sorry, I'm eating Chinese food.
Selene.
your mom's voice rings through the garden before you even see her. You and Horge pause in your tracks, then your Riki slithers away and hides under a bush. Your mom
Forgot his
thunders
name's
down
on
the
it.
path.
Hold on, guys. I need to move rooms.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Where
Mhm.
is the little pink bastard? They ate my begonias.
1 second, tapping back in. Your mom's been nurturing a couple pet begonias, beautiful flowering bushes with delicate blooms. Like most plants from Earth, they're exceedingly precious. Once the seed bank is used up, the only way to make more is successfully propagate them here on Vertumna. Horge is innocent! You hear a hacking noise from the underbrush. Horge creeps out from under the bush and, as if on cue, horks up a wet mass of pink and yellow petals. Your mom fixes her
Oh,
angry
dear.
gaze on you.
Your pet, they menace, she exclaims. At least spiders back home ate other pests. This one is a pest.
Puts her hands on her hips.
You should just release the damn thing. Who knows what it's gonna grow up to be? Everything here just keeps growing. Nothing on this planet knows when to stop. Like my begonias, perfectly contained in their little pot. They knew when to stop.
I'm sorry, I'll train them better. Your mom points at her eyes, then points at Horge.
I'm watching you.
She mutters.
She mutters.
Watching.
Dude, your cat.
Your cat ate my flowers, dude. What the fuck?
Your cat ate my garden.
Your cat ate my only source of
Now I'm gonna
Serotonin.
starve. Late pollen. Yup. Tammy! Cake.
Amy!
Yeah.
Birthday cake! You remembered!
He insists that you share it with her, but sets aside a large size first.
Cake is Cal's favorite food, she explains. So I always have to save him some. He loves cake all of the time. Not really just on birthdays. And, well, anything you can eat, really.
80 friendship with Tammy. You see Tammy
Oh,
stumbling down
God.
the path from the depot, struggling to carry a large wooden box. The box is stuffed with rolls of paper and other craft detritus. Give her a hand. You jog over and take one side of the box.
Tammy chirps. Thank you!
It's not heavy, just awkward, and together you carry it easily into the crèche. Tammy sets the box down inside the lounge and smooths out her skirts.
Goodness! She exclaims. There's more and more in this box every year. She reaches into the... Sorry, that's you.
Yeah, it's okay. She reaches into the box and pulls out a floppy-headed puppet.
Miss, they were always my favorite, Tammy says, stroking its long pink hair. Do you remember putting on Gratitude Day skits when we were kids?
It's
we were
hard to
kids?
forget. One year on the stratospheric, all the adults would cook a big meal and talk about how grateful they were for things like the oxygen recycler working and babies being born, and then the kids would put on a puppet show about the beginnings of the Vertumna project. All the puppets had allegorical names like kindness or courage or curiosity. You remember some years you could get a little creative with the details. You've heard adults talk about how there used to be a similar feast back on Earth, but whenever you're asked about it, all they'll say is that the way they do it now is way better for some reason. Cooler Thanksgiving. You nod, and Tammy smiles fondly as she pulls out more puppets.
Oh, here's hope! And resilience, too! Oh, that's ironic. Resilience needs a little bit more love before she's ready for the stage.
Tammy runs her fingers over Resilience's loose button eyes.
I think Anemone was the very best Resilience, she says thoughtfully. Do you remember when she and Mars both wanted to play Resilience? So they drew straws and Anemone had to play Ingenuity?
He was great at breaking stuff.
Oh my gosh, I thought Tangent was going to light Anemone on fire with her mind, Tammy exclaims, pressing her hands into her cheeks. She always wanted to be Ingenuity.
Do you remember Dis's song about Earth?
He never sang the same lyrics twice, Tammy says, then sighs. I was so sad when he stopped wanting to take the part. I wonder what happened.
What was your favorite part? Tammy's cheeks darken.
I liked working on set and the puppets with Cal, she says, touching her fingertips to her lips. I was always too worried I'd mess up my lines.
And when the puppet stage collapsed.
Tammy gasps. And we all had to stand there and act like it was out like it was bleh, and act it out like it was a play. Oh no, that was the worst.
Ah, those were fun times. Tammy folds her hands over her heart and sighs.
I'm so happy we still have all these old dolls. Some of the littlest kids don't even know we used to do this. I can't wait to teach them.
More Tammy confidence! Yeah!
Yeah!
We're going to make her a strong, independent woman.
We better.
She's a strong, independent woman who's chosen a man. She doesn't need no man, but she's very happy with the one she has.
Yes.
I think today is actually gonna be a pretty short stream. I think I'm gonna cut it off.
Okay.
Mostly just because I'm feeling good, and we got all the cool designs, and I am actually pretty tired.
Yeah. Go chill out.
And plus, I feel like I just kind of want to hang around some. I don't really want to stream right now, honestly. So I will look for somebody to raid. Thank you all for coming out. A little bit of lower viewership today, which I'm fine with. I just figured I'd point it out. Yo, I can raid Piff again. Let's go. Hey, Piff playing Spiritfarer? Wait, no, this isn't that. No, it's not Spiritfarer. It does look like it, though. I was reading Piff's chat. Alright, so I am going to raid Piff 0. Thank you all for coming and all that. Hope you guys have a good time. Woohoo! Yippee!
Yippee!
Have a good day, chat. And as always, don't forget to be a teenage exocolonist.
Don't forget to forget. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.
The raid